Right, so last time on the Deicide War, the party began their movement north, up the northern road to find the Exodus Enclave. Along the way, you all ran into a spontaneous wildfire that was started mysteriously and definitely nothing to do with the party at all. Wouldn't dream of it. After making their way through the fire, on approach to the Flambourg, you stumbled across a pair of armored humanoid figures, seeming to be watching the fortress from the edge of the clearing. As you approached, they disappeared into some sort of rift and were replaced with a pair of gigantic red slard. Atticus, Derek, and Phaedra, I believe, all became infected during the battle, but some quick field surgery extricated the parasites from Atticus and Derek, but Phaedra remained infected. Oh, Moose is running away. After a brief conversation with some of the guards, including a very dumb one called Cletus who kept trying to pat the oxen, you moved into the fortress to rest up and shelter for the evening, getting away from any more nighttime creatures. So, with Phaedra passed out under her sleeping furs, very badly wounded, is there anything else people wanted to do before turning in for the evening? Noting that you've just been generally sitting around having a bit of bite to food and leveling up. Looking back at the bit of experience and studying up. But anything else people would like to do during the evening before you go to sleep?
Nope.
Nothing much? No worries. So you all turn in for the evening after having some food and sleep and having a bit of a chat with everybody. Zolmos, I'll get you to make for me, in your sleep, a quick perception check at disadvantage. There's chickens in this inn.
Really slow. Perception check?
Yeah, perception at disadvantage because you're asleep.
Oh.
I could use your passive, but I want to do this.
Oh,
Renji, give me a second. Nope, no mind. Yeah, you settle down for a lovely evening's sleep and nothing awakens you. Having a lovely, restful evening, not noticing anything in your sleep. But Phaedra, during the night, oh, did I drop? No, I'm still there. I'm sorry, you'll be back. So Phaedra, during the night, you open your eyes, and there's wind blowing around you, as you appear to be hovering high up in the air, in bright daylight. You're looking down upon a small town of tents in the desert, and you immediately notice three things. Firstly, a small dwarven child that you swear you recognize from somewhere. She's wandered away from the tents over a couple of the sand dunes. Secondly, you notice a patrol of lightly armored soldiers, matching amulets of a gauntleted fist and sword hang from their necks. They're camped a few hundred meters away from the town, sitting in a circle and passing around a wineskin. And thirdly, and most shockingly, you see a swarm of just dark, shadowy creatures, claws and jaws snapping and snarling. The horde splits in two, some heading for the squad, some heading for the small child, standing alone atop the dune watching the sunrise. What do you do?
Panic.
Lightly armored, yeah. As you descend, the wind whipping past your helmeted head, you hear the familiar voice of Halem in your mind. Fly, Phaedra, fly to her. Defend the innocents. Take my light and bring it down upon those who intrude on my lands. And you hear the feathered wings holding you aloft start to shake. And looking over your shoulder as you dive, the gold and white ethereal feathers seem to glimmer, and delicate scales outline themselves as the patterns shift, turning more serpentine or draconic than the feathers that they were before. Your armored form, axe held above you, slams down between the horde of shadows and the dwarven child. With a battle cry, you rush towards your foe and sit up with a start, blankets wrapped around you as your party is sleeping soundly. You see a small form scuttle off back into the darkness as you're now back in amongst your party members, just with a little bit of light starting to leak through some of the high windows, as it seems the dawn is upon you fairly shortly. Everyone seems to be slowly starting to rouse as you cry out, as the rest of the party starts to waken and shift and wake up. Give me a perception check. It was rushing out through the door, and it was just in a bit of a blur of motion, but you definitely saw a bit of a shock of blonde hair on a small figure. You heard some slight... With that, you also heard a little bit of giggling at the same time. Sorry, that's where people are sleeping. Sure, Ken. As you hop to your feet and you realize that your boots have been taken off sometime during the night, you stumble along in your bare feet and stick your head out the door, and you see Lucas darting away off around the side of the corner of the building. He turns in, looks at you with this just big shit-eating grin on his face, just like, and you see him holds up a little knife, just like a little pocket knife sort of thing, and just waves at you, and then just like scuttles off further around the corner, darting away. Give me a intimidation check. So your eyes flash, but at this stage he's already like turned around and darted off somewhere around the side of the southern barracks building. Yeah, actually, but continue on with that perception check as you rush outside. You hear a slight wailing, crying sound of someone in distress just to the south in that southern barracks building. Yeah. So I'll just drag you across back into the Flamborg. The rest of you guys are slowly waking up as you hear this cry. Essentially, he is rushing down. He's just ducked in behind this building, and as you stuck your head out one of the doors, you can hear some wailing and crying coming from within this building. He's ducked around down behind it, not actually in the building. Yeah, there's a series of windows along, all of them covered in some fairly heavy iron bars. Some of them shuttered, some of them open to let some wind in. But as you walk up, you want to walk up and have a look-see through the windows? All right, jogging up and still in your bare feet, along through you feel the crunch of frost on the grass from a quite cold evening. Oh, Moose, what are you eating, darling? Oh, okay. You quickly, as you jog up to catch up with Lucas as he's running away, giggling maniacally to himself. You do, as you get closer, you hear the sobbing coming from one specific window. And you stand up on your toes and look in, and huddled in the corner of a simple cell, you see the familiar form of Thok, just arms and legs wrapped up, just slowly rocking and tears streaming down his face and crying and sputtering. As you say that, he looks up, his eyes just... Phaedra! He rushes to the window, fingers wrapped around the bars as he's trying to like lift himself up. I knew you would come back. I knew you would come back for me. You would never leave me. Oh. no, 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 no! As you rush off to the to the other side of the building. Come around this side of the building, you see Lucas is halfway up onto the roof, climbing up the pile of firewood. Yeah, give me an athletics check. Yeah, easily. You rush up and one of the logs actually slips from underneath his foot and he just goes like head towards the cobblestones. You just reach out and grab hold of one of his ankles and you're holding him up, like dangling upside down by one of his ankles. As he's just like, oh, morning. It's in there. He starts like trying to kick and just put me down. I showed that bastard. Well, I'm not going to tell any of you. None of you adults can keep secrets anymore. I'm not sure if Zolmos told it. Yeah, no, because Zolmos...
I blatantly told the
told
woman
him
in charge of Lucas what he was up to. So yeah, everyone fucking knows I spilt the beans.
Well, yeah, but you're all adults. You're all the same. I got him good though.
Oh no.
Well. Oh no, I'm not telling you. I won't tell. It's a secret.
It's gonna be destroyed.
Give me another intimidation check. So you don't scare me, and he tries to kick you in the face, and his foot just like bounces off the side of your helmet, ineffectively. It's like, he's trying to kick you with his free hand. Just put me down. Just put me. I'll show you. Okay.
Am I awake? Am I awake at this point?
Yeah. So as Phaedra's run out, yelling, you guys have all come awake. So, she's only been gone for a couple of minutes as you guys are slowly getting out of bed and getting dressed again.
I wake up and I go, oh, ew, even diseased, you're still fucking going around saving the. Oh, that's Lucas. What has he done?
He's like, put me down, then I'll tell.
Yeah.
He like bounces up and down. He's like, oh, all right. Tell him to play a song. And with that, you look down at your loot, and all of the strings are being cut in the night.
I look at it, I'm just like, I run out the building, go no, crying, yeah, and just take my bag and fling my loot on the ground and run out of the a fucking bar crying, and then I walk back in with a shit-eating grin on my face and go, too bad, mate, and then use mending my new cantrip and fix it immediately. No, I'm just gonna tease him like, fucking scare me and evil at all, mate.
So you see his face shift as you gone rushing out crying. He's just like, yeah, I got him good. And then you come in just casually, just like, dink, 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 ring. And he's just like, his face just drops. He's like, and he goes rushing out back to his bedroom over here. Oh yes, let's see. I'm trying to find his token, but I've lost it. No, with a natural 17. He does almost fall on his head, but he catches himself with his hands and rolls and goes rushing off back to his bedroom, just like bawling tears.
Just coming to a realization the biggest bad that I've got in the world isn't a slard, isn't an owlbear. It's fucking Lucas still. Looking at my loot like, we need to deal with this kid properly. Kill him, don't kill him. We just need to deal with him.
I'm trying to find his token, but I've lost it. I'll find it later, anyways. But he's currently hiding in his bedroom, just crying. His cunning plan of retribution has been ruined.
So glad I learnt that cantrip now.
That's perfect.
Oh, I'm so sorry. The Paladin on the team. I thought you would be better than that.
Just a key to have.
Oh, hello, Luke.
Hello, hello.
No, no, you can go away now. I've got a control of Vharik, so you can leave.
He's not sleeping me alive here tonight, and Zolmos in control goes, whatever.
God damn it. I will.
So we're still in the tavern, I take it.
Yep, it's the next morning. You've just woken up and Phaedra has captured Lucas up to no good.
I do actually say to Phaedra, you shouldn't be running around. Can you come lay back down? And I start playing my lute in front of her. And I start getting the sexual feeling hands on again.
Oh, Jesus.
And I go, I feel like, I don't know how you ever want to fucking explain this, Mr. DM, but I feel like I've learnt something over the night about your little infection. And then I cast less restoration on you. I walk up and start rubbing my hands and go, I have to touch you.
Yeah, it's almost throughout the night you were thinking and going through. It's like maybe if you could, it's like that healing word that you know, but you can adjust it around and focus it more on one specific aspect. And you're just like, let me try this out, this experiment.
Yeah, yeah.
As,
I go, do you know how my healing works from the distance? I have to get up close, and I start going up close to Phaedra. Phaedra, you have to let me touch you, or you have to do a spell save. No, I'm really joking.
but Phaedra, as you feel these hands just starting to, just
on the back,
massage, just initially delicately, just working it in there, and then suddenly it feels like they're just like jamming thumbs in like harder and harder into like a knot, and then suddenly that like knot feels like it starts to release, but the pain is just like growing in your back, and it's just you're arching, everything seems to be cramping up through all of your side. You can feel just almost more and more hands on your body. Give me a Constitution save.
Oh shit! Well,
As you feel something inside of you just rupture.
You
Something
die from
tear that
dysentery.
isn't meant to tear. But
I killed her.
and you take 7 points of force damage from something inside you, just like tearing and rupturing. But out of the remains of the wound, you do see just a spurt of this viscous green pus, and the remains of a tadpole just squelch up the side of the wound as you are healed.
And I killed her at the same time.
But you did take 7 points of damage.
I go. I don't think that was meant to happen.
Yeah, so you can, well, you still feel pretty terrible from like something inside you ripping apart, but you did notice that the remains of that parasite are ejected out the side of you.
Are you sure you don't want me to do it? I'm already touching you. No, it does cost me things.
But yes, you are now cured.
Thank the DM for the level up. Here all day, baby. I'm here all day.
Still with frosty, wet feet. Alright. Anything else from anyone?
no, I'm. oh, sorry.
Calliope's just writing in her spell book some more spells that she's remembered, and it's really like taking up some time. She's really using the new calligraphy skills that she just got to make it look really good.
All sorts of fancy.
Like everyone suddenly remembered stuff last night.
Yeah. Yes.
Vharik's gonna come and like look over the book, and he can see her writing. He's gonna pretend he knows what she's writing, but cannot read a damn thing. It's like, interesting.
Oh, it's in somewhat code too, so only she can read it. So
Oh,
100% you won't be able to read what's going on.
Oh, he couldn't read it anyway, but he's just pretending to. Interesting.
Give me a deception check.
Yep. Okay, deception.
No, not you, Vharik.
Oh,
Oh.
No, just straight roll. Deception.
And at the same time, I'm going to be asking, you're writing down some dinner recipes there, woman.
Okay, maybe not deception. I'm trying to understand.
wow. Calliope just looks at him like you're a big oaf and continues writing quite nice. There's like little pictures along the borders and all that sort of stuff. She's really taking her time. Each page is a
eyes
whole
are dotted
spell.
with a smiley face.
Yeah, like it's all very, very detailed.
I look at Vharik and go, who? Calliope. She ain't never cooked a meal in her life, and keep going back to cleaning up my loot and everything.
That's correct. And then I cast blindness on myself.
Oh god.
Let's see how that works.
Yeah, let's. All right, let's do this.
Right. Oh boy.
There you go.
Right. So Constitution saving throw
It's not
on
me.
Zolmos.
I just annoy everyone. Yep. Sorry. Constitution. Sorry.
Yep.
Where the fuck is it? Oh, there it is. Oh, come on! Why is your
Suddenly
spell
you
save so high?
Suddenly you just feel like a burst of pain in behind your eyes, and everyone else can just see your eyes just go completely black, and then just like slowly a few trickles of blood just start running down, like you're crying blood as they're just slowly running down the side of your face as you cannot see anything. You're completely blacked out.
I just sit there and go, "This is normal. This is normal." And just go pay it off.
It only lasts for a minute though, so you're all right. And then it'll just fade away after a quick minute. It'll go back to normal.
I try my best just to pay it off. Obviously, like you know when somebody's trying not to cry and I get the blood just tearing out of my eyes. I'm like, "Yep, I'm fine. I'm fine."
Everything's fine.
Yep, that's all the
Oh.
mana I got for you.
And I will cast Mage Armor on myself.
Okie dokie. Just swinging for the hills. What's Vutha up to this morning as all this is going on? Vutha does like disappearing.
Oh, whoops.
Vutha's just making a cup of tea.
just doing normal things instead of shenanigans.
Yeah, watching you lot was bloody disgust while fiddling around with random things on the bench.
I was gonna say that's rude. He's just minding his business. So you guys finish getting ready and finish making your tea and breaking your fast, as it were, and move back outside. As you move back outside, you can see the Exodus remainants. They seem to have just made camp outside underneath one of the eaves, just wrapping themselves up in their cloaks. And as they've come awake and they're just stretching and and get ready to set out for the day as well.
We're going to leave the cart here, yeah, when we head up north.
Yeah, I think it's better to just leave Aunt Mercedes and
Cart.
Skooma Joe behind.
Oh, what's going on there? Blossoming in love relationship. We due for a wedding yet, or?
You can tell they essentially are just constantly by each other's sides, and as you're getting ready to leave, they hop to their feet and come walking outside with you. And Aunt Mercedes comes up to you, Zolmos. She's like, "Oh, Master Zolmos, what adventures are you on now? Are you heading out again?"
Hello, Aunt. Yes, we are off on a quick quest, hopefully. Hopefully it's not too long. And we'll be back to grab you and Skooma Joe and head south once we've dealt with this unnecessary business, but we will deal with it.
Well, actually, we were just myself and Joe. We were talking with some of the guard last night, and they said that we're welcome to go with them when they go on their next supply run down south. And Joe has some friends down there, and I've got my cousin lives down there. So, you know, if you like, we can meet you down there when you head down south again.
Yeah. Look, you two are adults. You're my aunt, and Skooma is he my uncle yet? No? Okay. We're waiting on the Skooma Joe part.
These days, yes, I could be.
I like you, Skooma. But yeah, if that if that works out for you guys, I think that's the better option. And we'll grab a meetup point or somewhere I can find you quickly, whether it be a bar or some sort of point.
Oh, of course. There's some rooms at the general store. We'll be staying down there if you want to meet us.
Yeah, 100%. And I trust that these guards will take mighty fine care of you. They are certainly battle hardened.
Oh, don't worry. I will take care of Miss Eldis, of course.
All right. Don't forget our deal, though, Skooma. We still want those skins. We still want to sell them.
Oh, of course. If you want, you can leave the cards and I can take it down, and then you can collect your payments when you get down there.
I look at the group. Everyone cool with that? I trust Skooma. Skooma's the man.
Yeah.
Yep.
I was going to suggest that he sells the stuff for us, and we take a cut.
Yeah, well, Vharik is really the one who's probably most desperate about all this. So I make sure that Vharik is all right. We're going to come up and slap his big chest and try and put my arm over his shoulder, but I can't. And look at him and go, "You all right with that, big Vharik?"
All good. All good.
All good? Oh.
Vharik is fine.
Okay, Vharik, you're a good man. I go up and give Aunt Mercedes a hug and Skooma Joe a fist bump or whatever his equivalent of that is.
He comes up and he does the old latch onto your forearm.
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes more sense.
And then gives you a big old kiss on the cheeks.
Oh, I return the favour. I love Skooma Joe.
He's got his big old whiskers, cat-like whiskers, and they're like tickling your cheeks back, and you're like,
It cleans the bit of the blood up, hopefully.
yeah. Oh, you see my whiskers? And you sit there like pouring at his whiskers, just like trying to clean it off a little bit.
Yes. All right, Skooma, and I bid them farewell. I also asked them quickly how long do they think before they're leaving? Do they know when their leaving time is?
Oh, I think we're going down there in 2 days.
Cool. I think our adventure will take much longer than 2 days. So, yes, we'll definitely meet you down there.
Okay, we'll see you down there. You keep yourself safe, and I will take care of your aunt.
I know you will, mate. Thanks, Skooma. And walk on. Do a little jaunty walk off.
Calliope will just hug her aunt and then sort of just curtsy towards Skooma, and that's about it. She's not going to go up and hug that strange man.
Skooma is going to be our new Italian uncle, okay? He's going to be part of the team.
Part of the team. You keep yourself safe, Phaedra, and if you take care of yourself, and if you see Halem before I see them, Just tell them that I'm down here doing some research.
I'm gonna. Sorry. Well, you.
Oh, I can ask around. You keep the arm with you. I will ask around though. No, I don't want it. It's yucky, honestly. Look at it. It stinks. I don't want to carry that.
Wait, what? What is it that Phaedra's got? Oh, the slide arm. Oh, sorry. Apologies.
You see him, he's like crinkling his nose up. It's like, ew, this is yucky. Oh, they are delicious.
I'm gonna go and shake Skimmer's hand and go in for like a bit of a hug and sort of like good farewell, Skimmer Joe. But as I'm doing that, I'm gonna lean in and whisper in, try into his ear and squeeze his hand tight, like, don't stiff me on the deal.
Give me an intimidation check. We've had lots of intimidation this morning.
Ooh, it's all over the place.
You see, as you start squeezing your hand, you can just feel these claws extend out of his fingertips and start digging back into your wrist. He's like, "No, Skooma Joe is the epitome of honesty. I would never. I am an honest man. Don't worry, I will have your money, big man."
I hope he's an honest man. He's got up and sold us.
And he gives you a bit of a wink.
What's is Stock still in town? Imprisoned, or has he been taken?
Oh, he missed that. He missed the.
Yeah, I'll be like, I missed it. I've been asleep. Like, so what's going on with that Stock fella?
As Phaedra, as you look back down towards the direction of his room, you can see these two arms just reaching out through the bars, just waving. And a face like occasionally just hopping up, trying to peek through the bars.
Oh. It could be useful for us with the where we're going.
We could have a whole character that the DM plays as while he's playing.
God, please don't. I've got enough to do. But you do you. I'm easy. You do
You
you.
want to have your own character sheet that says stock on it? It's going to be like some sort of sweet new revived paladin, you know?
He's going to be
Like,
like
his
the
ways
most
as well.
powerful member in the entire party.
Yeah, we min-max him, make sure he's a real good character.
Doc is not a good character. He's not bad.
He's proved useful so far. Cream for a dime a dozen in this party.
So what are you guys doing? You tell me.
Someone say something about creeping.
As Vutha just appears over your shoulder.
It's up to you, Phaedra. He's your simp if you want to take him.
Has he slept yet? Has Atticus slept?
Yep.
Okay, so he's not exhausted.
Yep, he's not exhausted anymore.
About goddamn time.
Well, let's head off. It's still morning.
Let's roll
Yeah,
out.
I say,
Losers.
is that fuck? Fuck you! And then we run away.
You guys make your way up to the northern gate. As you come past the stable block, you can see your oxen in there, and you recognise Cletus, the crocodile regiment soldier from the night before. And he's sitting in there with the oxen, and he's just messing around. As you look close, you can see he's slowly braiding all of the oxen's hair, and you look down the side, and he appears to have done about a quarter of the oxen, braided its long hair into very tight little cornrow braids. And he just gives you a happy, stupid wave as you walk past. Hey there, buddy. How you doing? Give me an insight check. Sorry, as you're walking past to get out the gate.
Why is there a pirate ship?
Yeah.
There's also a
Oh,
dragon.
yeah,
Yes,
you
it's
missed
Buster.
that.
'Cause
With an 8, the oxen looks at you with a slightly like doleful expression. I'm just like, please help. As you continue on out and through the north gate. The Exodus members file in behind you as you continue on your way. So what's the order of march?
Calliope is
we're actually
not
walking
walking
for
if she
once.
doesn't have to. Oh, what? Damn it!
We're all walking for once.
I can put Calliope on my shoulders if she wants.
No, thank you.
Ah.
So who's leading the way? Who's the peeps
I'll
leading
go.
the way?
I'll go first.
Yeah, love having the Barbarian up front. I'll walk with Vharik. I want to talk to Vharik. I want to see
No
how
worries.
it's going.
So Zolmos and Vharik, as you two are leading the way.
I'll be next to Atticus.
No worries. So Vharik and
Hey.
Zolmos, give us a perception or survival check as you're leading the way.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, what the hell?
So it's quite early in the morning, and it seems to be a pleasantly cool day ahead. Sun slowly makes its way up to the horizon, past the horizon. It's getting a bit warm as you're walking along. Just after midday, you can see just off to the right-hand side of the road, so just off to the east, little bits and pieces of smoke, it seems, drifting up from some of the grassland, just maybe a couple of 100 meters off to the right-hand side of the road. Some little bits and
puffs
pieces
smoke.
of smoke. Looks like just little wisps. Definitely nothing.
Is it like a campsite? Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
And yeah, they're not
Stop
quite
talking about it.
the massive inferno you guys experienced the day before. It's just these little wisps up into the sky. You can't tell from where you are, but it doesn't look like a massive inferno or anything. Just some small wisps of. You give a sniff, and it doesn't smell like. Actually, give me a perception check with your schnoot. Give me a sniff check.
Everyone should get a sniff.
No, we can hear you.
I can hear you.
I can hear.
Oh no, it hasn't been recording, huh? Where's my label gone? That's right, while you're doing that, let me do this. Ta-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba. Text.
Is this working now? Yes, it's working. Oh, so I've been muted for the first half hour and didn't catch any of it.
No.
It's the same as the crocodile wrestling.
Oh.
God, fuck it. Okay.
All right, reenact
Start all
everything we
again.
just did.
That's it.
Yeah.
Everyone, reenactment, go on.
I can't do this now.
Lucas comes in, he cuts my loot, I do a shit-eating grin back at him after he's been a dick. You're all caught up, that's all you need to know, folks. Lucas is still the big bad.
Oh,
Brooker?
this is Phaedra's nightmare as well. Or nightmare.
Do you know what we need to start doing, Brooker? Is communicating, because I also picked up mending.
Yeah, I
Look, out of all...
I've also always had
It makes
the-
sense that we're related and we know the same cantrips, but
Not gonna lie though, I looked at the cantrips and went, they are all fucking useless except for this. So
mending's good.
Mending is handy.
Alright, we're
You
back
never know,
on
you might need to do a whole bunch of repairs. Yeah, anyway, Phaedra, give us a...
we can open a shop, Calliope.
I know, right? You could make so much money just with mending in real life.
What was
Yeah, oh yeah.
Sorry. What was I rolling?
Perception for a
Okay.
sniff, as you're just smelling the smoke on the breeze.
Cool. Oh, that's a bit better.
It's smells like some burning grass and that, but there's also a slightly caustic scent on the breeze as well, and a whole bunch of dust and debris. It smells like it's being kicked up in the air. So there's a combination of the smoke and then dirt and debris, as well as strange caustic overtones. Some sort of like chemical sort of smell.
How far away is it from us?
About 200 meters or so off to the right-hand side of the road, you can see the smoke slowly drifting up.
I'm gonna tell the guys that I'm gonna investigate it. I'm gone.
Take Derek with you.
You want to come, Derek?
Yes.
He looks so
It's like,
happy.
yes, definitely. All right. We'll go over.
Calliope's
you-
like complaining about walking this whole time. She hates it, so she's just sitting down like, I am resting.
You need the floating disc
Yeah.
spell.
Yeah.
Well, actually, that works. Derek and Phaedra were already next to each other.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
where I put you
Oh,
down
yeah.
on the map already. So yeah, as you move off the way, slowly moving through the grasses, are you trying to approach stealthily, or are you just casually wandering along?
Stealth is best way.
we can't see anything from here now. I'd say slowly, and then stealth as we get to like a little bit closer, maybe.
So as you start to move your way closer in, you can see, getting closer, you can see the smoke coming up, and it looks like a massive gouge taken out of the ground, like something had just ploughed up all the grass. You can see quite large boulders with slowly drifting plumes of smoke drifting in the breeze above them. As you get closer and closer, you can see all these large rocks and this massive gouge taken out of the soil and the grass of the plains.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go follow the track.
So yeah, the path that you're walking here is overturned rocks and gouges, and it's looks like something has made impact or ploughed along the ground here. And looking around, you can see all these large boulders to your left and right have these just giant gouges where they've seemingly crashed into the ground, or maybe being dragged along the ground.
Okay. Can I see anything like since going down there?
Give me a perception check.
God
Oh shit.
Not really. You're looking at these large rocks, some small, some bigger. One stage you just casually stomp out a little bit of a smouldering grass that looks like it's going to grow. But yeah, you don't immediately see or hear anything other than the large rocks scattered about.
Can I try and stamp on the grass fires as I'm going?
Yeah. As you walk past, you're just remembering the day before.
Yeah. Don't want that
Putting out
happening
the
again.
wildfires before it sparks up.
Yeah. Okay.
Vutha can see something.
Does Derek want to do anything?
No, I'll just follow you.
Just keep. Okay. I'm the shield.
Vutha, as you're slowly lurking through the grass, you can see just over the top of a large rock these tips of these two wings with little hooks coming out the end of them.
I'm gonna lurk back down here and tell the others.
While the other guys are walking into danger. We'll go
That's
warn
'cause
the
they're
other
fools.
guys.
I can see a little
Tell
bit of
Vharik.
that from the.
I'll talk to Vharik. I don't want to talk to Zolmos.
Yeah, Bryce, do we see the
Yeah. So
something
as
over
you
there?
guys get closer, there's this massive hulking boulder seems to have split off from another one. Down the end, you can see the main body of what looks like a big jagged lump of some sort of strange stone still smouldering. But just on the side here, you can see a strange sort of grey-skinned, weird-looking figure. You can just see the back of him with a couple of wings poking out behind. He appears to be sitting on a stone and facing towards the north, facing away from you.
Okay.
Is north
and
up
at
or is
this
north
distance,
right here?
north is up. So he's facing
So we're
yeah,
just going to
towards the
say
top,
north
top
is
of the
always
map.
up.
Yeah, north is up. At this distance as well, you can hear some small, just occasional bursts of language,
Phaedra,
sounding argumentative.
Can I understand it? What do I have? I have Celestial Undercommon. Do I?
Yeah, as you get closer, a little bit closer again,
Yep, sorry. Yep.
you hear another little burst. He's like, "What you looking at?" And then nothing.
Okay, so I can understand them at least.
And then just another. Hoover. Just little mutterings here and there.
Nothing more? They're
No,
just talking
not very
to
much.
themselves.
Just every so often as you're slowly getting a little bit closer and you stop for, 20 seconds or so and then just like...
Alright, can I try and
Sorry,
stealth
Bryce.
now?
I can see what
Um,
Vharik sees. Just letting you know.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Well, Vharik came back. Vharik, did you go back and tell everyone else?
I'm just gonna start moving back towards
Sorry,
the enemy.
Vutha. Yeah, he
Vutha
did.
went down and told Vharik, and then went back up where he was to see what's going on.
Yeah, as
So
you guys
see
are closing,
wings with
you guys
hooks
can do
behind
whatever you
rock.
want to do. Yeah.
As a just before we go into fight, I'm gonna
Oof.
get my flame sword going just in case.
No worries. Light up. Flame on.
This is the bad roll week.
Who said we're gonna
Phaedra,
fight?
so you slowly start trying to sneak your way up, and you just go clank, just kick over a massive rock.
Oh, fuck.
And Derek, who doesn't seem to be paying attention, Derek, looking to your left, you see just a little field mouse, just like
Oh my
hopping along, and you're just completely distracted as you actually trip over Phaedra. Both of you just flat down on the ground.
It works as a
yeah,
mighty
come on,
distraction.
This is
But
fair.
Phaedra, you quickly glance up and look at the figures that you're attempting to sneak up on, and they don't seem to react.
Okay.
Vutha, you were well and truly hidden.
I'm gonna keep trying to, like, crawl. like...
Like nothing happened.
It was all part of the plan, is like to get on the belly, just to start crawling closer.
Let me just see. Do I have? Sorry, 1 second.
You want us to stop?
No, you can keep going. I just thought I had a handout to show you what you could see here.
You did.
Yes, I do.
A while ago, yeah. I know.
Well, these definitely look demon. Ah,
So as you get around to the side of the rock and you get a better glance at what you can see, almost a gargoyle-esque greying skin, sort of blending with the stones that they're sitting on. You can see these large bat-like wings with little hooks on the edge, little pointed ears and pointed chin, and they're just sitting there. You can see now, you can vaguely make out that there's two of them just facing each other.
I'm
doing
guessing they're underneath this rock from the shadow.
You're standing up on top of the rock now.
Yes, sweet.
Um,
I'm on my belly.
No worries. I'll just. Oh god, where have you gone?
Oh, what?
I've lost you.
I'm on the rock. Yeah, where you? That thing moved. I'm above them.
Oh. I've lost track of you. You're gone.
What?
I can't see you on my screen anymore.
Derek, there you go.
Oh, finally figured out how to stealth.
Okay, I'm just going to put you there so you can see. But yes, you're both
Okay.
on top of the rock.
Yeah.
Yeah, as you climb up on top of this rock, which is hot to the touch, not burning hot, but it's very warm. You can see these two figures, plonked, sitting down, squatting. One sitting, one squatting, and they're just staring at each other, just staring daggers, like they're in this staring contest. They're just not looking away, glaring at each other.
They
And every
don't
so often, they're
interrupt
just
the
like,
staring contest.
and they're nothing. They're just glaring.
do we know what these creatures
Just
are?
keep walking.
No, you two wouldn't have seen these two creatures.
Yeah, fair.
What would you like to do?
I really just want to be like, so leaning on the rock like this, watching him, like, so what are you guys fighting over?
You see the one just to the south, just slightly turn his head your direction, and he's just like, eh? Oh, you wouldn't understand.
Oh.
Try
Okay.
me.
And then looks back at the other one.
Or try us. Calliope!
Calliope will be like, oh my god. Like she's rubbing her feet, stands up, and she'll walk over.
Love
There
that.
are rocks for you to sit on.
And does she see? Wait, I don't see them yet.
But as
I'll-
you're still approaching, the one on the south, he turns to you, Phaedra, looking up, and he's like, "Oh, don't bother us with your idiocy. You clearly wouldn't be able to understand and help." And the other one in front, he's like, "Oh yes, they would never be able to match our intellect and understand the problems that we have."
What problems do you have? I might be able to help you solve them.
They both look at you for a second, look back at each other. You see them start glaring, and their heads are moving. One of them slightly nods, the other one nods a little bit, the other one shakes his head, nods a bit.
Are you talking to each other in your heads?
Oh, she doesn't even know about psychic telecommunications.
I'm sorry,
How
I'm
quaint.
basic.
Yes, of course we are talking to each other in our heads. Yes.
Oh yes, she doesn't even understand. But she does look quite strong. She might be able to assist. Maybe.
We've also
Yes,
got
maybe.
Calliope here. She's just come by and I'll like.
Yeah, Calliope, you come around the corner and you can see these two bulbous-headed figures just staring. And one of them looks over his shoulder at you.
You know what? You might be able to assist us. Actually, they do seem like big, strong, muscle-bound earth types. Yes. I think you could help us.
So is this in common?
Yeah.
Oh. Do I know what they are?
Give me a history check.
History. 15.
Not sure. They definitely don't seem of this world, but you're not sure
Right.
what they are.
Okay.
You haven't seen anything like them.
They seem to be trying to discuss something.
Looking over as Calliope, you pull out your book, and they're just like,
Quaint.
They're very rude.
But yes, come on, you large, muscle-bound folk. Here, maybe you can assist us.
What are we assisting you with?
Well, you silly little
Well, you haven't
kerfuffle that you
explained
had
it to
down
us, so
here.
we can't be called silly.
Oh, well, if you weren't silly, you would know exactly what our situation is.
It doesn't work
Anyway,
that way.
we need you.
Vutha, hold up there for a second. I'll get back to you in a second, Vutha. Just stay there.
Okay.
You're just lurking around the place. You goddamn lurker.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they turn to you, Phaedra, and like,
Well, you see, it is a problem, but it is one that, unfortunately, our intellects are currently unable to overcome. But luckily, with our intellects, we have found assistance in you. We are. If you could kindly just go and overturn that boulder down there, and he points down towards the boulder that now Vutha is lurking around behind. It was one of our, lesser compatriots. He appears to have been crushed under that boulder, and we need his bag of bones back. He had our shared bones, and the stupid creature got himself crushed on his way down. But we need them back. So if you could just overturn the boulders and get the bag, I guess we can probably reward you with clicky-clacky things, whatever you little creatures prefer.
Out of curiosity, what's the bag of bones for?
Of course she doesn't
Doing
know
a
what the
Jim
bag of
Carrey.
bones are for.
Would
Your
I
little mind
know-
would not understand.
Would I know magic? Anything to do with magic with bones?
You know that, yes, sometimes necromancers, they can talk to dead things.
Right.
and gain knowledge from dead things.
Right. Okay.
But yeah, nothing specific that you know about these creatures, just going off your previous history check.
Yep.
But you know that you can sometimes gain knowledge from bones.
Right.
It's essentially your passive arcana understanding.
So have we established like where these boulders fell from yet?
No.
Oh, what do you think they fell from? We were up in the moon, of course.
Oh.
Yes, we were up there. We watched all from above until your silly little kerfuffle with your gods ended up in our home being torn asunder. And now we're stuck down here with you dreadfully dull creatures.
I'll look at
Wait,
the
so-
two siblings.
So they've been pondering on how to get this guy out of the boulder for quite some time then.
So you do know that even still, after, like this long after the war, there's still just massive meteorites
Okay.
crashing down from
Right.
the Earth. So they could have been here for a while. They could have been here fairly recently. You
Okay.
don't know yet.
Okay, alright. Things are adding up, my good DM.
I'll turn to
Oh.
Vharik and I'll. Oh, sorry.
No, yeah, alright. I was going to say you turned to the siblings, but Atticus and I decided to stay back and I don't know,
Oh,
play
okay,
rock,
yeah.
paper, scissors or something at this point.
Okay. I'll be like, okay. And then I'll turn to Vharik after that and be like, a test of strength. They want us to move this boulder down there.
So look back at Phaedra, whisper, a payment up front from these guys, I think.
As you guys are continuing discussion, we'll get back to you in a second. Vutha, as you're approaching the side of this boulder, the ground around it, in the immediate vicinity, it's almost like squishy and dough-like. Like your feet are sinking. It's almost like that ooblex stuff where like you hit it hard and it resists, but if you just stand still, your feet sink into the ground, and it takes a bunch of strength to rip your foot back out. It's just this weird, strange consistency of the earth around this boulder that you're at.
So how far out?
About 10 feet or so out from the boulder.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't like the feel of that.
Just pulling your feet out. Give me a strength saving throw.
What are you doing? Yeah.
Yeah, you managed to pull your feet out and then quickly, move to the side, and get out back onto solid ground where you are now.
Good.
Alright. What are these guys going to pay us for lifting this boulder?
Payment, well, we have this bag of clattery rocks, which I'm sure you little interesting creatures could appreciate.
And they open up and you can see a bag of cut gemstones.
Ooh.
They pull one out and just casually flick it at you. It's this nice little red ruby.
Who are they throwing it at?
At Vharik.
Okay.
It's probably worth a good, maybe 25 gold pieces.
Now, this bag here, we don't have need of it anymore, but you get our bones and it's all yours.
Bones for gems.
Of course. She thinks these are more valuable than the bones.
Oh yes, I'm sure she does.
Well, the
Quaint
bones
little
aren't valuable
creatures.
to us, are they?
Of course not. You wouldn't be able to read them.
You know, I feel
Okay,
like I
dude.
want to just burn them now.
Vutha just emerged down and told them that it's all weird and squishy around that rock.
Okay.
I'm going to approach carefully.
So it's
let me
this
just-
one here.
Let me just draw the
I'm going to sit on
the
this rock.
weird area where it's at.
Yeah.
So it's all this sort of area around here, all just weird and squishy.
When you step in, how far do you sink down to roughly?
Down to your ankles. And
Okay.
you're having to rip your foot up and out, slowly making your way closer to this quite hefty sized boulder.
Can I see if there's anything used for leverage?
Yeah, give me a survival or perception check.
What's my difference? Yeah, they're the same. I'm rolling all bad on my.
Well, there you go.
I'm good on my bad rolls, but bad on my good rolls.
Yeah, you look around and you can see there. Looks like there was a sapling just over here. A more decent-sized sapling seems to be broken down. A small tree that you could probably use as a decent lever.
All right. I'll be like, "Oi, Vharik, do you want to use this so we're not walking in all that stuff too much?"
I'm in there, but I'll need it for leverage to lever the rock up.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Phaedra's just climbing on everybody.
Yes, today I am.
Well, careful now, just climbs on top of Varric's head.
Just pushes him further down.
Right, you want to use that as a lever to try to roll the rock over?
Yes.
Yep.
Alright. We're with the two of you, so either each make a strength check or one of you at advantage. It's going to be a little bit easier DC for the use of the lever.
I will make it an advantage if you want.
Yep, sounds good.
So you jam the stick down, find a bit of a gap, almost wedging it into that strange doughy type surface, and the two of you start muscling. After a few moments, just pushing, heaving, the rock gets to that point where it's just on the tipping edge, and Vharik holds it, and Phaedra, she gets her shoulder in and gives it a barge, and the whole thing just goes boom, and collapses over to the side. And immediately, you just hear this weird, incoherent babbling just erupt around you as you look down at this. At first you think the ground is moving, and then you realize it's not the ground, it's these two strange creatures seem to be being crushed underneath. And I'll get everyone to roll initiative.
Can I understand the
surprise.
babbling? Oh, jeez, are they that big?
my god.
As you look down, the ground seems to be made of these tendrils of slime, and these giant mouths and eyes are blinking open and closing.
Jesus Christ.
Calliope just looks at Derek and is like, well, fuck.
Oh, it's not as big as anymore.
It's not that big. I just blew it up so you could see it.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
fuck. I was like,
I was like, oh, well, we just lost
Freaking
our
out
two
there.
strongest party members.
And they've all been eaten.
yeah.
so run?
Clicked on myself.
No,
Click
they're
on
not that giant. They're just
myself.
these strange. As the rock, the boulder rolls off the side of them, they just seem to unfold. Let me just remove the boulder.
They look like, can you put up a pin or something like that?
Sorry, I'm just shifting that boulder out of the way because it rolled over there.
We're like, you should have told us. You bastards.
Can you guys see?
I can
There we go.
see stuff.
You
Yeah.
can see a bit better now. Right, has everyone rolled? Do we have everyone? We got Vutha, Vharik, Vutha again. Why do we have two Vuthas?
Only
Who did you
clicked
roll
once.
first?
I'm
did
only
I
seeing
not-
myself once.
Did I not clear it? What did you get, Vutha? 23?
23.
Yeah.
I'm
Got-
only in there once on my screen.
Mm.
Yeah, that's right. Derek, give me Martha. Calliope, is that everybody?
Yes.
Looks like it.
You have Atticus?
Yep, he's in.
Yep.
Atticus,
Yep.
seen.
14.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Oh
Brooke,
boy.
I hope you
oh,
have your
boy.
running shoes.
Atticus
least
and I were
Vharik
just
rolled.
enjoying a game of fucking rock, paper, scissors.
I was not enjoying anything with you, Zolmos.
Whoa. Fucking
Wait.
I
brutal.
was trying my best to enjoy a game of rock, paper, scissors.
So,
He just
Mr.
used vicious mockery on me.
Mr. Vutha, you are up first.
I'll have a glance and see how those burbling dudes are reacting to all this.
As you glance over your shoulder, they appear to be glaring back at each other. It looks like
They
as soon as the
don't
party
seem to
wandered
have
away, they
went back to it.
commence ignoring you again.
Cool. Well, seeing there's no sort of reaction from them, I might as well put an arrow into these suckers.
No
I'll
worries.
go into that one.
Yep, this close one. Roll it. Yep, that'll hit. As the arrow just jams into them, and the gibbering just grows. And just Phaedra, you almost feel the words sinking into your head. What's that? 13 damage. Or 13 points of damage. Bonus action, movement.
Oh, what? Oh, for them.
Not for you, Phaedra.
Oh, I was like, what?
I was... Can I move and hide?
You can duck down behind a rock. All the grass around here is quite short and stubbly. It's going to be hard, but you can hide in behind the rocks.
Behind that rock.
Yeah. No, it's going to be a stealth check, and we're over to Vharik.
These things are they aggressive? Or they just
You see, as soon as that boulder has come up, they almost popping back up again, and they're just large, jagged mouths just open up, and this strange, gibbering, incoherent blabber starts to erupt around you.
in that case, rage and
Rajay.
and where are we?
Sorry, 1 second. Starts turn. Could I please get you to make a wisdom saving throw, please?
Oh lordy.
I need to do. Where's this? 10.
Wisdom.
Working? Yep, that works. Beautiful.
Wisdom saving.
Should be up the... Yeah.
Nice.
Ooh, lovely. Right, carry on.
Carry on. I didn't attack.
Yep, what do you get?
Misses.
An 8?
Yeah, misses. I imagine.
Nah, misses. As you go swing down your sword, you swear it's about to hit them, and the whole body just separates around, and your sword jams down into that weird, spongy earth. Anything else?
That's it.
No worries. No movement?
No move. Move here.
Alright, give me a strength saving throw. Easy enough. As you go to take off running to dart between these two creatures, you have to rip your feet out of the earth, but you managed to move. Derek, over to you.
Moonbeam.
Where are we
On the
putting
one
it?
closest to me.
Nice.
Lovely. Bop. Right there. Lovely.
And that's it.
That's on his turn. He'll take that damage, which is his turn. Just put a concentration thing on you so I can remember that.
18
But-
radiant. Damn.
Damn. Right, so at the top of his turn, let's do a constitution saving throw, shall we? Ooh, he's good con. 15, so he saves, but he does take half that damage, which is 9.
9's still pretty decent. Damn.
That
Yep.
is. That's some
Get
good damage.
ready. Get ready for the moonbeam fucking shenanigans that Druids can pull off.
Mm-hmm.
Right,
Really
well, he's
funny.
going to initially get the hell out of his way, as just that blinding light shatters down on top. All righty then. Nope, that's not going to work. Sorry, just reading the ability. Right, Phaedra. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, as suddenly this creature, one of his mouths opens up, and you see another mouth open within it, and it fits this globlet of chemicals towards you. As you duck out of the way, and you look at it for a second, but you see these little flickers of light, and then as you turn your head away, explodes in this ball of blinding white light, but you manage to turn your head away, and narrowly dodge it.
Do I ascertain, like, that it's radiant, or...
No, it was just this huge flash of light.
Just light, okay.
Yep. And then he is going to try to nom on you. Straight roll.
Yes.
For an 18 to hit.
Yes, well that's
take-
my armor class, yeah.
Yep, so that hits. So you take 22 points of piercing damage. And I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Minus 22. Shit, mate.
These dudes hit hard. As that mouth had just spat just next to you, just crushes down and starts trying to rip chunks of your flesh away, almost, encompassing your entire arm as you rip your arm out of his mouth.
Okay, what save did I have to do? Sorry.
A strength save.
Strength. Yep.
He is trying to kill us.
Yep, you succeeded.
Okay.
As it starts to try to tear you down onto the ground, you manage to rip your arm free, and you're okay. Alright, the next one is going to move down here to get advantage, and it is going to... See his mouth opens up. He's going to throw a ball of spit right here, so I need Phaedra and Vharik to make a dexterity saving throw.
Come on.
Vharik at advantage from your ability.
Shit.
Phaedra, this time you stare at this just globlet of spit flying your way, and you are currently blind.
Ooh.
Vharik, give me a save.
Okay.
Is Vharik
Next
alive?
turn. Sure.
Hello.
Hello.
Sorry,
Give me
what's
a
that?
dexterity save. Atticus, you're up next.
Yeah, no.
Roll again, because you got advantage on things you can see coming.
Yep.
Danger sense or whatever it's called. One more time. Yep, you're fine. You managed to duck your head away and close your eyes as this globlet of spit explodes in front of your face. But as you turn back, just chomps into the side of you and starts trying to just rip chunks of flesh out. As you take 18, halved to 9 piercing damage, and give me a strength saving throw. Easy enough as you just rip your leg out of this thing's mouth. Atticus, over to you.
Well, I cast Chill Touch on the one just here.
That one?
Look
No
at-
worries, roll it.
Look at you copying me.
Ooh, swing and a miss. As the clawed hand shoots out from your own hand and just shoots off over the creature's head. Anything else? Bonus action or movement?
I feel pretty safe over here. I might just stay and do nothing.
Your melee members, not so much. Calliope, over to you.
I am going to... 30. Go boom, boom. I'm going to use the clockwork
Amulet? Yep.
amulet. Like, just touch it and be like, come on, mum. And I will cast... sorry, I just got to get my core up. Chromatic Orb. So it'll be 10 plus 6 to hit is 16.
Yep, that'll hit.
Nice.
Which one are you casting on? This
I knew
one
it
here?
was the right choice to
The
give it to you.
closest. The closest.
No worries. Roll the attack for some quick
And-
damage.
You know what? For
What
shits and
type of damage
giggles,
is it going to be as well?
I'm gonna pick acid
Ooh.
because I'm a spiteful bitch, and I want to see this thing melt.
Sorry.
Oh boy.
Ooh, upcast as well. Oh, terrible on the upcast, but that's right.
Yeah.
Not the greatest damage, but it hits for, what's that, 11 points damage?
Yes.
Yep. As a spray of bubbling acid shoots past your side, Phaedra. You don't see it, but you swear you just feel pinpricks on your skin. As you hear...
So that'll remove one of
As
my
you
spells.
see just caustic acid melting away this creature. Some of its eyeballs explode with the pressure and just start screeching. Bonus action movement.
No bonus action. I'm pretty sure the clockwork is a bonus action. I'll have to get the actual
Yeah,
stat.
have a
up.
look-see.
Because it's got the item, but it doesn't have actual stats. And
Yeah,
I
I just wrote it in for you.
Anyway, 40, 45. And I'll just bump back another one. There I am. Done.
No worries, Zolmos.
Find the item.
You're going to be very not proud of me.
What you doing?
I've got to run up. I can't do anything else. Wait up. I should probably measure it properly.
The old
Okay.
splitting the party trick.
Yeah.
Even half the party back on the road.
That's what we get for standing around and acting like losers. Oh, no, stay there. Sorry, get my ruler back out. Oh! Oh!
You can hit him?
Is that... Is that what I want to do though? 65 to hit Vharik, 65 to hit Phaedra. Fucking hell, Phaedra. Fucking hell. Don't you fucking die to that bite. You read those rules, right? You get fucking gobbled up by it. I'm going to use... Okay. I'm going to use... Fucking... I'm going to have to use Vicious Mockery.
On this boy here?
On the only one that I can reach, which is
Roger.
the one at 60 feet.
No worries. Vicious Mockery. Let's do it. Oots.
DC is now 14 as well, and they still saved.
Every time against you. I'm so sorry.
Alright, it's probably because I'm not actually saying any spiteful words out of my mouth. That's fine. I'll end my turn and... Oh, sorry. Let's... should I give my... No, I can't reach these.
Yeah, because Bardic Inspiration 60 feet, isn't it?
60 feet as well. That's fine.
Just out of range.
I have more things up my sleeve. I end my turn.
No worries.
Place a
Phaedra,
trap
over to
card
you.
and end my turn.
Well, she's below.
At the start of your turn,
What?
at the start of your turn, give me a Wisdom saving throw.
Oh. What? Fuck's
Ooh, I'm
sake.
sorry. So you can't take any reactions until the start of your next turn, and I need you to roll me a d8. As these voices just seem to be digging deeper and deeper into your mind, and you're shaking your head, you're just focusing, like almost driven to madness. So you're starting to, you're blind, you're hearing voices all around you.
Alright.
And I need you to roll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, a d8.
Yeah, I just rolled it. I got a 5. Or I need to roll another.
No, that'll do.
Okay.
So, where are we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have to run straight down past Vharik down here as you just start grabbing at your head, just clawing, and just sprint in a random direction,
Well,
bumping into Vharik.
I was going to say before that, because the monster's eaten me, I'm below half health, and as a reaction to that, I would have Radiant Souled. So I would have flown? No?
Not on this, because
Okay.
essentially these voices are just shutting down any sort of
Okay.
ability to think or process or move. So
Okay, so I can't
you're
do
gonna have to make a run for it. So you just have to run down to here,
Okay.
which means attacks of opportunity. Ooh, first one misses. Second one. Oh wait, you're blind, so he gets advantage. Let me just quickly roll that again.
Yep.
Ooh, still a miss. And then the second one, as he checks a chomp at ya. Oh boy, you're lucky.
Is that all
And
my
you
movement?
just go muscling, you bump past Vharik. Yeah, probably one more square.
Yeah, okay.
the
I
south,
just
yep.
wasn't sure if it was all my movement or not. Yeah. Cool.
Oh, actually, sorry. As well as you start to run, good point. Nah, too late. I missed it anyways.
What?
Carry on. Disregard. I missed.
Uh-oh.
So you're fine.
Okay.
And you end your turn.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Vutha, over to you. Sorry, actually, one second. I think Sky, you do get a saving throw.
No,
Where's the
it's
blinding.
blinded until the end of the monster's next turn.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Beautiful. Thank you. Yeah. Sorry,
Put
Vutha.
arrow into data 1.
No worries. Advantage because you are currently hidden. Yep, that'll hit. For what's that? 13 points of damage.
Same again. Go figure.
Same again. As Vharik, you just hear those voices building and building in your mind. And sneak. Yep, that'll be a successful sneak. Vharik, over to you. At the start of your turn, I need you to make 2 wisdom saving throws because you're in both of their areas. This is fun.
Hmm?
So yeah, Vharik, give me 2 wisdom saving throws.
Yep.
Yep.
Ah.
Ooh, and nope. So I need you to roll me a d8, please. 4. So at the start, you just suddenly just start shaking your head as you hear those creatures almost like inside of your brain, inside of your ear, just scratching on the inside of your skull as you're just shaking your head, just just freaking the hell out as the volume is just growing all around you, just encompassing you, and you are not able to take a turn this round. So over to Derek.
Move my moonbeam onto the one that I attacked before.
Yep.
Wait, what?
What?
Oh, nothing. And I'll just use a bonus action. I'll heal Vharik with a healing word.
No worries. Right, so it's this Mouth's turn, so he's going to make a con save. Oh, that's a fail, so he takes 4 points of radiant. He's looking a little bit upset. Let me check. Let's see if... Get out of the way. Nope. And he is going to take a chomp at Mr. Vharik. At advantage.
I'm going to use cutting words then.
Nope.
No, that's a miss. You want to use it on the second one?
Yeah, it's a bit silly how it works on D20, but yeah.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna say you can wait until you see me roll. We'll just play it like that. Happy with that?
Oh, that's really broken. If that's no, I just say at the start of a turn, and then you just decide which one it works on.
Okay, then we'll stick to that. Okay, so yeah, cutting words on that
It's
first
really
one.
it's really broken if I get to
Yeah,
go,
if
oh
you-
no, he missed. I choose the second one then. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
no, just
Alright,
you
no
choose
worries.
which one.
Yeah,
Yep.
missed.
That's all good. That's his turn. Oh, sorry, I need to see if this happens. Nope. Okay, so that's his turn, and his turn. They're both going to. Actually,
Vharik doesn't get a turn next time
He's
he's
going
up, does
to-
he?
No, I get a turn. I missed my turn. The
Two.
one just gone.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Yep. He's going to start moving up that way just to get out of that
So I get
moonbeam.
an opportunity attack.
Nope. From that, the voices just tearing through your brain. You're just nonsensical right now. But that's the end of his turn. He took that bite. And he's going to start moving up that way as well. Okay, Atticus. Over to you.
I will walk up to Zolmos and cast Firebolt.
I should have gone down there. Too late. Firebolt to that one.
Yep. And I will use Wind Spell so that it jumps across to the other one as well.
Fire one onto each.
Nice.
Nice. All right. Roll the attack rolls.
You want me to just roll at advantage and count both of them for whatever the
No,
damage
do
is?
two attacks. Just use it
Oh,
twice.
because I was looking at Twin Spell rules as written, is the damage stays the same, so it just makes sense if.
All right, roll at advantage. That works.
Because then that would just be both of theirs.
Yeah.
Ugh, terrible anyway.
Both of them miss.
Yep.
As you go to cast and you just stumble as your foot goes down to a pothole and both of the firebolts slam down into the ground just short of him. That was unfortunate. Anything else?
that's
Bonus action?
That's my turn.
Sorry.
That's all
Calliope.
I will cast. Just chill touch at the closest one.
On this one? Go
Yep.
for it.
Chill touch. Roll.
Yep, that'll hit for 7 points of damage as the clawed hand just actually goes into one of the mouths and starts tearing at a tongue.
Yep. And then I will move 5, 10, 8, 20. Right to the edge of the map.
And I will fuck right off.
Yep.
Zolmos, over to you.
I will step forward a whole 5 feet. All right, Vharik. You're about to see your first bardic buff. Let's use. You come out of your insanity. He comes out of his insanity next turn. At the start of his next turn, right?
Yeah, correct.
Great. I start playing a song and I go, "My lovely large man, grow even larger," and use enlarge, reduce, and
Oh,
quickly double his size, giving him a 1d4 to his extra damage, and he becomes twice the size.
Oh damn. Vharik's a big boy.
Ooh, this might work to my plan.
All right. That done, Zolmos?
And then I guess I'll use my bonus action to.
Now that he's large, though, doesn't he take up 4 squares?
Oh, he
No.
most
No, he doesn't.
certainly
He doesn't?
Does not.
Larger still
large.
1.
What? I
Because
missed that.
creature to
Large
to eat
creature.
It turned into
large
a
or small
giant.
for the creature to choose.
I got turned into a giant.
Yep.
Target is
You are very big. Actually, maybe. Sorry, give me a second.
bubbles
just
in
check.
all dimensions and its weights. Doubles
Yeah,
in
I'm just.
all-
I think you may take up 4 squares. Let me just double check.
I may have fucked you though, because the ground is sloppy swede here, so I don't know how that's going to work. Enjoy that.
Yeah.
The growth size increases from one category from
Don't worry,
medium
there
to
isn't an
large.
actual slide here.
Ah,
just
the
a
cool thing.
slide reference. Yeah. So yeah, you'll grow and you will take up 4 squares because you're
There
large.
you go. Also has
Boom.
advantage on strength checks, strength saving throws, and the target's weapon also grows to match its new size.
Oh, Jesus.
So suddenly you just hulk out, your muscles just start to grow, and you're standing there with this piddly little tiny long sword in your hand, which is now like a short sword.
No, it grows with him because it's magic.
Yeah, it goes with him.
All right, done. Jesus Christ, that's terrifying.
And then I'll,
Yep.
I'll use my. Of course, the bard has a Viagra. Yep, it certainly does. And then using his bonus action, he'll give Vharik a bit of bardic inspiration. I go, "Wow, my big man, you now certainly have the biggest penis," and use one of my
Wow.
inspirations.
And with that, over to you, Phaedra, as the blood is cleared from your eyes and you can see again.
Alright, now she's like enraged and it's taken over, so this is happening.
Suddenly see her eyes just explode in that golden white light and these twin wings just burst from her back. In a scatter of gold glitter, almost.
And she is going to fly. Since Vharik is tall, can I like hover and hit and still be at advantage?
No, because you need to still.
I don't know. That's what.
Yeah,
I'm just
you
asking.
don't. You can still like keep your feet up off the ground. You don't need to stand on the ground and sink into it.
Yeah. Okay. And she's gonna go over to here and try and wallop him one.
Go for it. At advantage.
Boom!
Oh boy.
And she's gonna dump a what is it? Smite into
Divine
it. too.
Smite.
Divine Smite
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah, that's how you play a
boy.
paladin. That's how you do
paladin.
it.
Alright.
That's 15 points of damage right there.
Oh snap! It's double.
Plus
double
another-
smite.
So is your smite currently 2d8?
Or she rolled
Yes,
a
it's
13,
done that. Yeah.
so it'll just double it.
So we're doubling that, so another 26 points of damage on that.
That's so
Jesus
nasty. That's why I love
Christ.
paladins.
Yeah.
That's why I love paladins.
Holy crap! So yeah,
Oh,
you
so
just
you crit?
come just ricocheting past, tearing past this creature, just drop this axe in a burst of white light, exploding around him.
And
That's nasty.
I'm going to then healing light. Oh no.
No, it's a bonus action for you to pop your wings.
Okay, yeah,
I'm not
that's
gonna
fine
let
then.
you do
No,
that
no,
as
no,
a
sorry. Yep, that's all good then. That's me done.
No worries.
Yes.
Jesus Christ. Vutha, over to you.
That is some nasty shit.
That worked so well for once.
That gibbering. Is he looking messed up now, or is he still looking quite healthy? Phaedra just
That
hit.
one's looking. He's looking a little bit stronger than the other one. This one here
Stronger
is
than
just
the other one.
bleeding out to pretty much all of his eyes. This one here is not looking great, but I think that's pretty much the first time he's been hit so far.
Yeah.
And
It
what
was
a
pretty
hit!
hard, but
And what he got hit very hard. With that one hit, he's looking very upset about himself.
yeah, cool. I'll shoot that one again then.
Go for it. Advantage.
Oh, if you insist.
Not 13 this time. What's that? That's a.
Nice.
Come on, maths,
15.
Bryce. 15?
15.
He's still alive.
It's definitely 210.
And this monster has an ability to reflect back damage onto people that shooting with arrows. Are you sure you want that, Vutha?
What?
No, it doesn't.
Oh god, I was like,
Yeah.
He's still up, but you see this arrow just rip through two of his eyes and out the other side, ripping another eye with it. And you're definitely hidden. Vharik, any movement, Vutha?
Nah, I'll stay where I am.
Roger.
I'm quite happy.
So what does being large and in charge give me?
You get advantage on strength checks, and you now hit an extra 1d4 with your weapon.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
And your reach has increased because you're
Oh yeah,
large.
you're large, so yeah.
There's lots of benefits to being large.
The target also has disadvantage on strength checks and strength saving throws.
You know that one just in front of me, this one? Can have that.
Oh wait, no, that's the other way around. Sorry, you have strength checks and strength saving throw advantage.
And I'll get another D4 on top of that as well, do I?
Correct.
Yep. Oh boy. So what's that? 16. 25 points of damage. Oof. Another tough one. He's still kicking, but with those two strikes, you see his whole body seems to just be almost just ripping apart and melting. These eyes are just bursting with the flames and the radiant energy erupting around it. Those of you standing away from melee range can barely see this thing, just in blinding light of Phaedra's radiant energy and Vharik's giant flaming sword.
Yeah, true.
The tactical nuke.
Oh, sorry, I missed. At the start of your turn, I do need you to make another wisdom saving throw, please.
who?
Cancel, couldn't it?
On Vharik, it could cancel that.
No. Yeah, I'll do a bardic inspiration.
You do a bardic inspiration. Give me a wisdom save.
Tell me. Just got a pug on my lap.
Nah, you're
Oh.
fine.
Don't even need it.
Just shake your head, rattling your brain free of these just weird, unknown languages, and just crush it down with a sword. Bonus action or movement?
Nope. There.
No worries. Mr. Derek, over to you.
I'll move my moonbeam to the one on the left.
This one here.
Yep. And then as a bonus action, I'll heal Phaedra.
Lovely.
Thank you.
And since you came to me like 10 feet, I will back up 20 feet.
Run,
Hi,
squishy
Bryce.
people, run! Oh, you've dropped. Yeah.
Oh god.
Westy was on the ball for that one.
Yeah. Okay. End of Derek's turn. This Mouther. 10. Actually, he didn't see where he saw where the arrow came from, so he's just blobbing in that general direction. Can he? Can't really do anything there. Sorry, 1 second. Nope, can't do that. So he's going to do this. Okie dokie. That's his turn. This one down here is going to give me a Constitution saving throw. And I believe that is a fail. So he's going to take 14 points of radiant damage from the moon.
Oh, yes.
Nice.
Oh boy.
Didn't that come from the moon?
Maybe. Obviously he's not used to it though, as you see all these eyes suddenly just start swelling and just slime just starting to rain down upon the two of you surrounding this thing, and the gibbering just turns to shrieking and screaming, and the mouths just erupt open and tear them, themselves apart with a burp, apparently so. As this moonbeam just shreds this thing to death. And that's the end of his turn, because he is dead. As the moonbeam is just smouldering heap of slime on the ground.
How many hits was that we got on him? Just
3.
okay.
That was 3 to kill him.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, 3 to kill him. Phaedra, then Vharik, and then a
Yeah.
nice moonbeam as well. That's him done. Atticus.
Cool, I'm gonna move up to here. I will cast Firebolt again. At the one I can see.
Ooh, yep, that'll hit. Only a smidgen, but ooh, he's looking upset.
I might use. Hang on,
Most
sorry.
of the flame seems to splash off of his head, but it does miss. Sorry, it does still hit.
Does miss, cool.
No, it hits. Sorry.
I'll use Quicken Spell.
Ooh, cheeky.
And I'll cast Chill Touch this time.
Ooh, roll it.
Fuck, man.
Rough. Rough. Oh boy, it hits, but just a delicate little meow scratch. As the claw goes shooting past, almost overshooting it, then like clambers back along the ground, just latches onto one of its pseudopod limbs with a mouth on the end, start tearing into it. Anything else, Atticus? Movement done?
Nah, that's me done.
Calliope.
I will cast Magic Missile at level 1.
No worries, roll them.
Yep, at level 1. Yep, that's what I'm doing. 1.
How would you like to do this?
Oh, there we go.
You had 5 hit points.
Perfect. It's just targeting the eyes. It's like precision strikes, just popping all the eyes.
Ooh,
1, 2,
you see
3.
these darts jam in through one eye and rip out through another one. These darts just slowly just shred this creature apart until it's nothing but paste on the ground, slowly just sinking into the earth and soil and grass around it. You feel as these creatures die, the earth seems to solidify. And Vharik, you just casually flick some loose mud off of your boots. And we are out of initiative order.
Maybe.
Yeah, I immediately walk up to these guys.
Phaedra is going
Vharik's
to.
large and go, what the fuck happened?
Phaedra is going to go straight up to that, still in a radiant soul, and hit these guys.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Okay, in that case, I shouldn't have cleared the initiative order.
Yeah, that's what I was like, ah.
Surprise round, motherfuckers.
Well, no, they've been watching this, so no. No.
Unless
Why is
someone
that
can
not
try
coming
and calm her down.
Come on, give me that.
Oh no, I think we're all in agreement that these guys are absolute pricks. They knew what was coming. Acting so smug like that. You know what? Let's kill him and take the bones.
You know, you're playing rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah, true, I know, but I'm just saying. Fuck you.
Did you want us to try and find the
Yeah, fuck you,
initiative?
baby.
No,
Mine was
I just can't
14.
do-
I was
I was
two.
Everyone-
11.
Don't worry, that guy isn't there. I'm just bringing him up because.
Oh my god.
He's not there. Don't worry. I just needed to get stats.
No, it's all good.
So these two
I think
are.
the initiative
being
rules:
paid
Westy, then Westy, then Atticus, then Westy, then Westy, then Atticus.
Mate, with my rolls, you don't want me in the fucking turn order.
Oh, then it
Well,
was
George-
Zolmos, and then Westy, Westy, Westy.
God, can I just say, whenever a paladin crits, a tactical nuke actually goes off. It is so much fun.
Mm-hmm. So good.
Alright.
And warlock spells as well, so short rest.
Phaedra, give me a quick initiative roll just to see if you can beat this dude that you're charging towards.
Oh, hang on, I'm all the way up there. It's two better.
Oh no.
So you see these things as you start charging towards them, their wings just like bamf out as well, and they shoot up in the air.
Get everyone to roll initiative.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
That's all right.
I feel like
How she
everyone wanted
is
to kill
now.
these things, don't worry.
Kobe.
Oh no, I'm not paying
Fossey
attention.
going first with a 13
You're
by the
like,
looks of it.
Calliope's like, oh yeah, that's all done and dusted, and oh fuck.
Yeah. Well, no, she's feeling really good about that last kill.
Yeah.
She's like sucked in.
Right, hold on.
Oh, why didn't that populate? Oh, no, there it is.
I'm sorry, Bryce. I didn't click my token, but I got 13.
God damn it. One second.
Pardon me.
I don't think mine worked.
What did you get? 13?
Yep.
What I get for clearing the initiative too quickly.
Yep.
Well, that's all she could have done. She could have maybe swung at him at that time,
I'm just
but
going back to start on
okay.
Phaedra because that's cool.
Okay.
So yeah, Phaedra, you're taking a swing at him.
Yeah.
All right, go for it. Currently, both of you are about 30 feet up in the air, though.
Sounds good.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, that hits. So you just come up and just uppercut, jam your axe into the side of this thing's leg. He's just like, traitorous. For 7 points of damage.
She's not hearing any of
Vutha,
this.
over to you.
I want to hold my action, whichever one. If one of them attacks us, I'm just going to shoot it with the bow.
No worries. This one here is going to take the disengage action and continue another 40 feet straight up into the air. So he's currently, what's that, 80 feet up.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, 70 feet up. Let me just put this next to him.
So he's 10 feet out of my reach if I fly straight up with him.
Yep, so he's just like shooting straight upwards. Vharik, over to you. And that's his action and movement to get up that high.
The giant just plucks him out of the sky, just reaches up and grabs him.
Yeah, I can't reach.
So, and this guy is...
Doom,
the other one's about 30 feet up in the sky.
25,
This-
30.
This one is...
I'm just going to ready my javelin, ready to throw it if it attacks.
No worries. Derek.
Can I move my moonbeam over to the one closest to Phaedra?
How far can you move that moonbeam?
That's what I'm looking up now.
60 feet, I think, possibly.
Yeah,
I
up
think
to
it-
60 feet. Yep.
60 feet? Yep, you'll be able to do that then.
Just push the speech bubble next to it, Westy.
Yeah.
Damn it, I don't want that. I want this. Yeah, just chuck that spell up for me.
Pretty sure. Yeah, it's 60 feet.
But it is a
Any direction.
40...
It's 40 foot.
Just wait. Centered on point within range until the spell ends.
40 foot high. It's pretty high.
You'll be able to get that
So yeah, I
one.
can move it 60 foot, but... Oh wait.
Because it doesn't say it has to, end on the ground. So you can be pushing it up, up into the sky to get him still. Yeah.
So it is 40 feet, so I can push it up 20 feet up in the air.
Yes.
Bit of calculus.
And
Yeah.
then... What is it, 50 feet high?
He's 70 feet up.
No, sorry. The thing?
The
it's
the cylinder is 40 feet high.
Oh, then it misses by 10 foot.
That's
Yeah, so
alright.
it's just right now
You can
this
chase
just
it.
pillar of glowing light, just crackling in the air below this thing.
Sort of baller.
Zolmos. Or anything else, Derek?
No.
Bonus action? No. That was you, Zolmos.
I'll use my action to... I'm gonna use my action to walk up. Oh fuck, I should probably measure that out, sorry. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, 30 there. I'm gonna... This is a really dumb use of action, but, fucking... Vharik's got all my backs at the moment anyway.
Oh, bless you.
I'm gonna yell out to these things and be like, yo, what the fuck is up? Like, what's going on? Like, do we need to keep fighting? Or is, I don't know the situation, so I'm just kind of like, what the fuck is going on?
I'm out of the loop.
Like, should I be mad at those things, Phaedra?
She's out.
And also looking at the bar, I don't know what the fuck they are, the big gliding things, and like, Oh my god, you're hideous!
You hear a voice come back down. It's like, well, first of all, it's not all about looks. I mean, we are much more intelligent, and also, what the fuck is this lady doing, taking after us?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure this out. Like, should we continue fighting, or like, yeah, like, and like, you know what? You're acting fucking high and mighty, and you're ugly as fuck. I might as well kill you.
Whoa.
But if you come down here and change that attitude, maybe I could convince her to stop hitting you with her battle axe.
Like,
That's my turn. Literally, that is my turn.
All right. Atticus, over to you.
I'm going to cast magic missile at that one.
Sorcerer, real original, just copying the wizard.
Don't learn spells, you loser. Yeah, it's hard to
learn spells.
I literally did some quick math on this as well. Brought up the Pythagoras theorem calculator. He would be 83 feet away from me. Just to make
Lovely.
sure.
Nice.
God.
What?
Lots of
the only
goddamn
one.
maths.
Oh my lord.
He's 73 feet for me.
Oh, have we gone back to fucking D? What is it?
Oh my-
Second edition.
That's right. Keep rolling. You got 2 more.
Oh yeah. Hang on, I'm gonna bring it up again now. Ah. I'm doing
God damn it.
Yeah, what level are you casting it at?
just first level.
Yeah, and then so.
Sorry, I'm just trying to fucking.
That's right. 1 more and 2 more. Oh, so these darts of just black, crackling energy just slam into this thing's body, one ripping through its wing, and it almost seems to, you know, flutter in the air, loses height for a little bit, flapping its wings madly.
And
Yep.
yeah, that's all I'm gonna do for that turn.
Alright, this one's turn. He's like,
Well, of course they're traitorous. Horrible little creatures. But I'm out.
and he starts. Actually,
Which one
Is that the
is
same
it? The
height?
30 or the 70?
the 30 right
Okay.
now. He's going to. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
Oh.
30. He's staying like way up in the air, out of your reach, Vharik. 30, 40. And he's going to sit still at that 30 feet up in the air. So yeah, he's currently 30 feet up in the air, but he's just bypassed flying, ducking and weaving as he flies through the sky over towards where you're fighting those creatures. Calliope. That was his action to dash that far.
Mm-hmm. And I'm 30
Damn
as
suggestion
well.
only being 30 feet.
I mean, you can
Come
rush
back here.
Get down here and fight me.
Yeah. I
Oh, did-
will.
Phaedra get an opportunity attack since she's 30 feet?
He flew around you.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, he flew around like that way to kick out
Okay,
your
yeah,
range.
sorry. I just completely zoned out of that.
Yeah, that's why I like specifically trace that
yeah,
path.
sorry. I just... Yeah.
Yeah, he wasn't going anywhere near Angry Angel.
Okay.
I will chill touch because it's my longest range.
Which one? The one near Phaedra?
It is 120 feet, so yeah, that one.
No worries.
So,
Roll it.
Let's go. +6, normal roll, submit.
Oh, yep. Ouch.
Max damage, nice.
His hand just latches onto his ankle and almost starts like pulling him back down to the ground.
Nice.
And my movement, I'm going to stand next to Derek. That's it.
Phaedra, over to you.
Cool. So seeing this guy fly out of my reach and the dude move, she is just going to barrel over this way and follow
Son of
him.
a bitch. Ooh, you bully.
What?
She's out and try and swing again. Oh shit! And divine
Oh, you son of a bitch.
smite.
And oh, look at that, I crit. I accidentally smite.
Right, so what's that? 18, 19, 20,
So
21.
rude.
Alright, roll that smite.
Oh, yep, sorry. Forgot about that one.
Jesus Christ. Angry Angel is angry.
Oh, not...
Oh!
It's pretty
That's
shitty,
unlucky.
but...
That's alright. Only another 4 damage. That's really rough. But still, this poor creature is just like axe rips into his side, and you just hear cracking ribs and a spray of this just like bright red blood sprays all over you, just dripping down your face.
She doesn't care. She's like, ah.
Vutha.
Jesus, there's two sides to Phaedra.
Give me a
I
minute,
don't know.
Bruce, I'll get you some water.
These guys aren't being aggressive, so I don't really want to provoke them. So I think I'll just let the angel do her crazy ass stuff.
No worries.
I'll sit with the same hold unless they attack us.
Over to this guy. He's just gonna dash up 40 feet and crunch across. He's just flying higher and higher up into the sky. So, what sort of height could he get to? Quick math. What's that? 110 feet. And flying 10, 15, 20, 25. Actually, no, he's going to go this way towards the mouse. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
had
30,
the ability
40.
to disable their wings right now. That's a lot of damage.
Oh, sorry. He makes a con save at the start of his turn for the moonbeam. Oh no, the moonbeam was below him. Disregard.
Yes.
Yep. No, thanks, Westy. That's him. He's just dashing, just getting higher and higher up into the sky, and looks like he's hooking it towards the east, looking towards the mountain ranges. Vharik.
Watching his payday. Can I hit him with a javelin?
This guy here.
Yep.
Yep. Go for it. Roll away. Yeah, with your height, yeah. So straight roll.
You can do this yourself.
Sorry, guys.
It's also no longer a javelin. It's also like a ballista.
It is true.
So
It's true.
I think you still have Bardic Inspiration.
You do.
I'd rather you didn't hit him, but you got Bardic Inspiration.
A D6.
Yep. Ooh.
That's just what you need. So that's 7 points of piercing. Give me an extra D4 as well.
Yeah, D4.
As you see this massive ballista-sized javelin just tear through, shattering the base of one of his wings as he starts like flapping madly, trying to stay in the air. Is that another 3 points of damage? He's still up, but he's looking pretty miserable. Done. Any bonus action, Vharik?
Nope.
All right, Derek, over to you.
Look, I'll just move my moonbeam over here.
Ooh, okay. What on his specific area? On his on his square? Roger.
Ooh, nasty.
And now I can actually
Yo,
go onto
evil.
his level.
Yep.
Yeah, because he's
Yeah.
30 feet.
Yeah, you can get it down to like encompass him. Zolmos.
They're just fucking running, aren't they? They didn't want to listen to me.
This guy here is just legging it after just being continually bashed by Angry Angel. He ain't coming anywhere down nearby.
Okay.
This one seems to be flying down towards. You can see him. He's scanning the ground underneath him.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just grabbing my ruler. Where the fuck is my ruler? There.
Really miss my Maggie.
I will run over here and investigate underneath him. I'll use my action to investigate the ground to see what he's looking for.
Are you standing right underneath him?
I am going to not run. I'm going to.
I want you to stand in the moonbeam.
I'm going to avoid the moonbeam and use to the best of my knowledge, what I can see on the ground here.
Give me an investigation check.
Oh, my headset's about to die. Investigation.
Wow, lovely. So as you rush over, you can see where the boulder has been ripped off and the gibbering creature has been pulled aside. You can see a corpse down in the crater underneath. The corpse of another one of these strange winged, long-eared creatures smashed into the ground. You can see poking out from just underneath his body the sides of a of a hefty-looking cloth bag.
Okay, and that's the only valuable thing that could possibly be there?
Yep, you don't see anything else. This creature appears to be naked, and you can just see a bag.
Fantastic. I use whatever, if I'm allowed to, my bonus action to lean down and try and start grabbing it.
Yeah, free action. You can grab the bag out, and it rattles as you pull it back.
Cool. And I will hold it as tightly as I can.
Okay. Atticus, over to you. You can definitely see this creature is staring at the bag that you're holding as well.
Okay, great. Yeah, sweet. Yeah, total tease now.
I'm not going to do anything because it's basically just murder at this point. Like, they're not
pretty bad about this.
Yeah. Like, if they're not attacking back, I'm not a murderer, so I would just say leave them alone. They're not fighting back. That's literally got to be my turn.
No worries.
Yeah, it's like...
I listen to you, Atticus. I listen.
This is literal murder right now. They're not even defending themselves. So...
They're not of this world. We're killing pests.
God.
Yes, Calliope.
Jesus Christ. Alright, Starview's turn.
Oh, look at all this crap in your tail.
Okay, they hurt us with words.
Hey, Derek.
Yeah?
How would you like to do this?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, shit.
Well, if you ever play Gears of War, I just want to Hammer of Dawn them and just smite it into the ground.
Oh, so you can see this creature looks down as Zolmos grabs the bag of bones that they were after. His eyes go wide as this moonbeam just builds up in intensity around him, and his skin starts to crack and break apart and sizzle, and he just boom, spears down into the ground next to Zolmos, just slightly twitching as you see just shards of bone sticking out from the side of his ribs. One of his wings is just twisted, almost completely ripped off, and then he just shudders and his body goes still. And
oh well, there goes the tease, Derek.
He's dead. Just in case, Calliope, over to your turn.
I will go directly underneath it and shoot straight up.
You son of a bitch.
Nah.
Nope. Swings wide. Oh, hello, Freya. There's a Freya bear next to me. Come here, Freya.
You gotta
Freya.
drop your laptop down here.
Say hello.
25,
Freya.
and I'll go back to 30.
You see,
Hello, Freya.
Come here. Come. There's a Westie on the screen. Freya.
Yeah, you put the headset on Freya's
She
ear.
jumps through and murders Westy.
Nope, she's fallen over.
Just like
She's
the
laying on my
girl.
feet. Yep, that's a swing and a miss. Phaedra, over to you.
Alright, seeing this guy drop down and faintly hearing what Atticus says, but sort of just like shaking it off, she's gonna look around and seeing this guy, how 110, I'm on 30.
He's 110 up in the air, yeah.
So 30 and then 60 up.
You're already 30, so you're,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's-
60 up in the air.
Yeah, 30 and then 60 to get another. Yeah, she's just gonna dash.
Jesus Christ, you're just gunning down on this poor bastard.
Yeah, well, it's... and that's...
You can just see this just look of just glowing eyes, just scowling eyebrows coming out from underneath the helmet Calliope as Phaedra just rockets up into the air, swirling up into the sky on these glowing wings. Also, Phaedra, I hope you're keeping count of your
Yes,
rounds.
I am.
Vutha.
I think I'm up to 4. Could be 4 or 5. I might
4 sounds right.
Yeah, okay.
Hello, Lucy. Okay, it's almost your dins. We'll get you your dins soon.
What is the range of a bow? 'Cause it says 80/320. I have no idea what that means.
320.
So 80 is a normal roll, 320 is at disadvantage because it's beyond, the standard sort of easy range.
Roger. I had a fun
So you can take a shot, it will just be a straight roll because
Yeah.
you're hidden.
Stealth. Yeah.
Yep.
And also no sneak attack.
No. Yeah, stuff it. I'm getting bored waiting for him to do something else. Shoot at the sucker as well.
Ooh, yep, that'll hit. Another 5 points of damage as the arrow goes flying up into the sky and just... right in his left buttock.
Yes, stay hidden.
Stay there. This Burbalang is going to keep just flying another 80, so another 40 feet up in the air and another 40 feet over. Just dashing, he's just gunning it. So he's, what's that, 150 feet? Actually, screw it, just for simplicity, I'll say 180 feet up because he's going over as well.
You'll
So
still
he's
be out of her reach anyway.
Yeah, shooting that way.
Should be slowing down now. He's got an arrow in him.
He's definitely like a bit lopsided as he's trying to pull the arrow out of his butt as he's still trying to fly off. Vharik?
Can't hit him with anything, can I?
Is I think honestly, does anyone have anything that's in range of the next round? I think Vutha can still shoot.
I've got Eldritch Blast. Is that? Yep.
Yeah, you'll be up in range if you want.
Yep.
Essentially, I think Vutha and Phaedra, you've probably got one more round before he's out of your range.
Sounds good.
With the distance he's moving. So if you guys want, make your final attacks.
Yep. All right.
Before.
See if you can.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Go Calliope. That's right.
Before that happens,
we'll stay in order. So Derek, is there anything you can do?
I'll just shake my fist.
Zolmos.
Oh, get rid of my moonbeam though.
I actually am gonna try and do something. I'm
Go for it, Zolmos. Go for it.
I'm going to run my 30 feet closer to him.
Yep.
So let me grab my select move. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, that's maths, right? That was wrong. Yeah, I think that's right. And then I'm gonna rattle the bag at him and see if it grabs his attention. And then if it does, I'm gonna use silent image to like throw it up to him and pretend to throw one while I drop the real one and throw a silent image bag up to him.
I like it. All right. Give me a persuasion check.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, sure. I'll take that. Just a normal.
Yep,
There
straight
you go.
roll.
80.
Okay. All right. You see his eyes go wide, and he starts angling and banking, looking like he's going to come swinging around trying to catch it in the air.
And then I try to just make it look like I'm actually throwing it for that 60 feet that I can really
Yeah,
throw
you like
silent
launch
image.
this bag of bones up into the sky, but it's actually the illusion.
It's the illusion, yeah. And as I drop the real one to try and like coax him into coming back, because that's all I've got for him.
Yep. Atticus, you going to keep standing there?
Nah, I'm going to select my character first. Oh, hang on, just gotta check what fucking. Okay, cool. Boom. Oh god damn it, I'm still on that. 30 feet. As I make my way over, I'm gonna be yelling at him just to get out of here.
Give me a persuasion check.
So you got Brookus saying come back.
Exactly.
Why don't he's like, oh, take your shit before you leave.
Ooh.
You, Bob!
All right.
And whilst doing,
Yep.
I was
Carry
also going to cast Darkness at like 60 feet above me, so basically like blocking the line of sight from everyone and him.
Mate, we just
Alright,
want the
so-
rubies. Can you just convince him to drop the rubies instead?
So Darkness has a range of 50 feet and takes up 15. Like
Where are we putting it?
in theory, I can't technically see him because of the rocks, but I mean he's up in the sky, so I'd be able to fucking see him.
So he's 180 feet essentially away from you.
Yeah, so I just can't see where he is on the map because of the rocks. So
Oh,
that's the
okay.
issue.
Yep. Give me a second. Let me just get rid of this rock for you. There you go. Just for simplicity. So you're casting. What's the range of it? 60 feet.
Yeah, so
So you're casting it below him, so people can't see
Oh,
through
blacking
the
out the
darkness.
sky.
yeah,
Blacking out the sky with him on the opposite side of it. Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
Yep.
So
Yep. Roger.
Bloody poop for Atticus.
Honestly, Phaedra is probably in the middle of that sphere of darkness.
Yep.
Yeah. So suddenly, Phaedra, lights go out as you're just surrounded by complete blackness. Calliope, Vutha, Zolmos, you can just see this. Magic. Okay, disregard. Unless Atticus, chuck up darkness for me. But yeah, so Phaedra suddenly like the sun just dims and everything just turns into these greys, different shades of grey, roughly 50 shades of them. Anything else, Atticus?
No, that's it.
All right, Calliope.
I'm sorry.
It's D&D.
It was a good move.
There's always going to be disagreements in D&D.
No, I love it. This is good. Embrace it. What are you doing, Calliope? Apparently you don't have line of sight to the creature.
Calliope sits down and just starts doing her nails instead.
I
I'm
will
gonna
just
wait.
hold and... You know what? I'm going to hold my action / as reaction. If I see Phaedra falling from the sky, I will use Featherfall on her.
No worries. Phaedra, over to you.
Okay, so just noticing the greyness now, she's still gonna try and shoot as close as she can and Eldritch Blast it.
Go for it. So you can
oh,
keep
yeah,
like
I'm
hooking it
pressing the wrong thing.
up into the air.
Sorry. I'm
Probably
trying
as you like clear out of this sphere of darkness, you just reach your hand out and just a blast of radiant white energy rips out. Is that radiant soul just for melee attacks or?
to...
For
Oh,
all?
hang on, I'll double check that for you.
Just double check for me. I mean, he's still alive. He's very sad about things.
Your
But he's still alive.
transformation. You deal extra damage to one target when you deal damage to it with an attack or spell.
Oh,
Beautiful.
there you go. Fuck,
Yep,
that's,
still
that's
counts.
awesome.
Nice. Ooh, he's still kicking, but you see this blast of energy tear into the side of him. Probably Vutha and Calliope probably can't see, and Zolmos, but Atticus and Derek, you guys can see Phaedra just gunning after this thing, or probably and Vharik as well. Vutha. Currently, there's a big sphere of darkness between the two of yous.
Yeah, but it doesn't go all the way up to him, does it?
No, he's above it. If you
Cool,
push
so
off to
from
the
there-
north, yeah, you'll be able to see him.
And then... They'll still go normal.
Yeah. Yes, because he's outside of your range, yeah, so normal roll.
Did I? No.
Ooh, nope. So, at the start of his turn, I'm going to roll a dice. We're going to see... I'm going to roll a d6. 1, 2, or 3. He's going to come back 4. His bag of bones. 4, 5, or 6. He's going to keep fleeing.
So 50-50.
As he turns around and just starts diving back down towards you, Zolmos.
Well, Zolmos wouldn't see.
Do I get opportunity?
As he disappears into the sphere of darkness, he doesn't come flying past you.
Okay, yeah.
He descends down to... he descends down to 100 feet, just diving down towards the bag of bones. And I think he's just on top of the sphere of darkness, pretty much. He wants them bones. Vharik, you can't see him from where you are.
You don't need to. Can I see the bag of bones that he's thrown in the air?
Yep.
So I'm just going to be tracking that as it comes through the air, the bag of bones, readying my javelin, so if this thing goes to grab it, javelin at it.
Roger. Derek, anything?
No, I'll hold my turn.
Zolmos? So currently
hold my turn.
you've casually like tucked the real bag of bones behind you or like hidden it, haven't you?
Yeah. At this point, I'm trying my best to conceal that it's...
And you can
That's the
see
fake.
this fake bag of
I think
bones
it's
slowly starting to fall. Is that what you're doing with it?
Yeah, I'm trying to make it look real as possible.
Yeah, so it's slowly arcing back down from the top of its line.
Noting that Zolmos is probably not even strong enough to throw it that far, so...
Yeah. Vharik, you're quite impressed at how far Zolmos can throw this bag of bones. But yeah, sorry. Zolmos, what are you doing? Just maintain that illusion?
I'm just maintaining the illusion and waiting. I'm telling Atticus basically, I don't want to kill this person, but if it happens, it happens.
No worries, Atticus.
Hold my action. Phaedra gets within 60 feet. I'm casting web on her.
Nice. Calliope?
Just waiting for it.
Web doesn't work in the sky.
On
What
me.
do you mean?
If
You
it's
cast
full,
it. Yeah, 4. So if I cast it above her, it lands on her. She'll be in web as she falls.
I like that.
Have you read web? I don't think that's not how. It's
Slide
like
man
Webs
used
aren't
this web in
anchored
the
between two
sky.
solid. Web collapses on itself and the spell ends at the start of your next turn.
Oh,
Can he
okay.
shoot it up at
Yeah.
me though? Because it'll be anchored then.
I would say it forms and then like collapses down around.
Okay.
I mean that makes sense to me. It's not going to hold its sphere. It's going to essentially drop down to like a singular point and just
Parachute
wrap it
around
up.
her.
Does that make sense to me? And
Yeah.
But then it is going to fail after one more turn essentially. So it'll be a short term. Yeah, it's not going to drag her down to the ground because it's not what the spell says. But yeah.
But I mean, if it ties me up and my wings aren't in use.
Just for the flavour of it, we will allow it for this time. Not necessarily every time, though. Happy with that?
All good. I will move down there. Where's the bag at the moment? Like, is it on the ground?
Currently at the top of its arc, it's starting to fall back down to the ground.
But I can see it.
Yep, you can see it.
Okay, I will...
Everyone can see this illusion that Zolmos has just somehow got everyone fooled.
He has just launched this bag. You're like, damn, he's strong. He got an arm on him. Must have been doing some softball back in college.
This is going to cost me a spell slot if I don't see him, but I'll hold an action for when I see the Burblang, or whatever it's called. I will cast Chromatic Orb.
Ooh, Roger. Phaedra.
I'm gunning. Is he within, like, battle axe range now if I fly at him? I think.
He's...
So that's...
You were at 60. He's about 40 feet away from you, so yeah, you're not going to be quite able to get up to him.
Okay,
You're
so
about 10 feet away.
10 feet away?
Yep. You'll be able to get...
Sweet, I'll
gonna say you're
just cast
like 90
another
feet.
Eldritch at him. Hang on, sorry, I keep...
Roger. Go for it.
I am trying to find it. I have too many things.
How would you like to do this? Ooh.
It's...
Oh, poor thing.
my spell. So everyone who is holding a spell, by the way, it gets used right now.
Yeah, I know.
Yep, cool.
Yeah, so she just, like, reaches out and just blasts him apart.
So yeah, most of you guys don't even see this because he's right on the top of it. I think the only people that would see it, other than would be
Atticus.
Atticus, and yeah, even Vutha. I don't think you would quite see it either because he's right on the top of that sphere. It's blocking the line of sight in just pure darkness.
Atticus's reaction, though.
But yeah, Phaedra just reach out this hand and this blast of energy slams straight into the side of this thing's bulbous head. And you see it punch through to the other side as a spray of blood and brain matter drifts down out of the darkness. Everyone else can just see pink mist essentially just drifting down from this sphere of black.
Are you gonna let Atticus do his reaction for that? Because if she heard it.
Yeah,
No,
Atticus,
you were in range. I don't think you're in range though.
yeah, she's still at 9. What's the range of Web?
60 feet.
Yeah, nah, she hasn't come down quite low enough.
Okay. Well, then... After
Yeah,
the-
what are you doing next, Phaedra?
Seeing that the threat is now gone, she's going to look... And... This is gonna hurt. She's gonna fly to the ground. I was gonna say it was gonna automatically drop, but no.
Oh god, no.
No.
Just plummet, yeah.
But she'll go to the ground and she'll drop the wings. Because no threat.
Is anyone doing anything as you see Phaedra burst out from the bottom of the darkness? Or can I clear the initiative this time?
You can clear it.
Yeah. It's done.
Not going to fight each other? Oh.
Battle Royale!
Oh god, no. So you see Phaedra just come bursting away out of this sphere of darkness, followed closely behind by this just ripped apart corpse of this Burblang as it crashes down into the rocks, slamming to the top of this meteor and tumbling off in just a spray of blood and shattered bone as it just flops to a halt. It can see tumbling out of its hand a small pouch with some glittering stones as they tumble across the rocks underneath you.
And as she lands and the wings disappear, she sort of just blanks and's like, what's happened?
Actually, Zolmos, is silent image concentration?
I believe so. Yeah.
Is enlarge reduced concentration.
I believe so. Yeah, that should have. Yeah. my
Okay,
bad,
so
that
yeah.
should-
Vharik, you have shrunk back to normal size.
Apologies, I should have mentioned
as you're
that
rushing to
earlier.
get the bag. That's right, I should pick
I
this up.
kept silence in myself because of this thing.
That's right, there we go. Yeah, so you see, Vharik, you just shrink back down to your normal, still large size, but normal. As you come rushing in, and the image of the bag of bones clatters, hits silently back onto the ground. What are you all doing?
Definitely clashes.
And I pull out the real one and
Silently
go,
clatters.
well, that was a waste.
So what happened to the bag of rubies?
It's
Currently, it's scattered across the ground near Phaedra's feet.
Okay.
I will be picking up the rubies.
Alright, so as you approach, you can see it's quite a simple fabric bag of just some sort of white canvasy material. And you collect up 500 gold pieces worth of various gems, opals, rubies, all sorts of little bits and pieces of quite small gems.
Is someone tracking that?
I'll put it in
that-
the notes.
500 gold pieces worth of various gemstones.
Party notes. No, party inventory. Edit.
Cool. And Phaedra's confused as why she's over here now.
Phaedra is just standing there looking around in just confusion. Just with this odd look on her face. And Phaedra, you are just like drenched in blood. Just this bright red spray across your face.
Do we notice this about Phaedra? That she's like confused or like...
Yeah, even with just passive insight, she looks slightly lost and confused. I mean, she was wounded quite badly in the fight.
Sorry, I got this
And still,
child in
there's
my
just
face.
a roiling sphere of darkness still like floating up in the sky above them.
Do we understand if that's something like angel-like or godlike, or?
Give me a religion check.
Well, me, Zolmos, and Calliope already talked about that. Remember?
Why is there two of me?
Why are there two of you? Where did the second one of you come from? Why are there two of you?
It's that illusion spell again.
God damn it, Zolmos, stop making illusions.
The bag hit Calliope and multiplied Calliope.
You guys are fucked.
Phaedra will kick the body, like tap the body, be like, "What's happened?"
Vharik, yeah, you
Nice roll.
definitely seems angelic in nature. You know, during the war, you did see various celestial beings with wings and just that vengeful, hateful attitude towards them, as they would just hunt down whatever was in their way. It's kind of one of the reasons why people had that fear of celestials and gods. It's just that vengeful streak in them.
Is it a dance party on Zolmos?
Zolmos is dancing.
Of course I am.
Yeah, what are you all doing?
I'm gonna walk up behind Phaedra and put a dagger to her back and be like, "You just murdered these things in cold blood."
You don't even know what they are.
Yeah, but they were running. They were literally not defending themselves.
They
That
were
was
over
no...
by the rock the last time I saw them.
You killed them. You've been showing signs of wings, glowing gold eyes, and healing. I think you're a celestial.
No, that can't be right.
What other reason did you
I'm
have
going to come over and back him up and just be like, it's right.
No, it can't be.
What other reason do you have to kill these creatures that did
I
nothing
didn't
to
kill
you?
them!
You did.
I couldn't have!
Well, everyone here saw it. Hell, half the party fucking joined you in killing them. Correction, murdering them.
Atticus, give me an insight check.
Sorry, just trying to open them up.
It's all good. Looking at Phaedra, she legitimately looks confused and lost. You feel that she legitimately doesn't remember killing or attacking the Berberlang creatures.
Yeah, the last thing was that gibbery monster thing that bit half my leg off.
I'm going to move to restrain Phaedra, just so that we can figure out what's going on with her.
Hey, back off!
If you genuinely don't know what you did, that's just more dangerous than I could think of. Like, if you don't know the consequences of your actions because you blacked out, how do we know you're not going to turn on us?
It's like blacking out in glass on someone.
So, also, having
Yeah,
seen
this
the
is a-
absolute murderous rage that she just pulled into and the damage you can do,
Don't
gonna be
touch
trying
my
to-
ass.
going to be trying to restrain her.
You're gonna
She
try
also
to
gets fire
gonna
wings
try to
while she
restrain her.
sleeps.
Yep.
I'm gonna try and back away.
Right, give me a athletics check. You're no longer ranging though. As at the moment, you would have dropped that. Phaedra, give me a dex.
Hang on, sorry. Yeah.
Athletics or acrobatics?
Oh, there, I just rolled an athletics then. Sorry, I thought
that's
you were
fine.
saying to me.
Oh, sorry, yeah. Vharik, yeah, roll an athletics check. Ooh,
Oh!
a tie. Ooh, a tie.
I'm pushing
roll
away,
eyes.
just like back off.
Rollies! Rollies!
It's just rollies.
Both you roll just a straight d20. Rollies! So just roll a straight d20, see who wins.
Oh shit!
Ooh!
Oh! So
Rollies,
good!
mother truckers!
Oh my god!
Vharik just comes up and just wraps you in this massive bear hug, pinning your arms down by the sides of your body.
What the
just holding
fuck?
you.
Stop this! I haven't done anything!
Look, like grabbing Phaedra, as I'm grappling her, grabbing Phaedra's head in the grapple, like hand on the back of the head, I'm going to point her towards like the 3 corpses on the ground and like, haven't done anything.
Yeah, I hit that thing, but I don't know what else happened.
Phaedra, as you look down at the body here, you definitely recognise the singe marks and the pattern that you know that some of your magic does cause.
Okay. So, yeah, alright, I'll see that and I'll be like... What? Just start to, like, eyes open, just like, no. I didn't...
So you understand how much of a danger you are. You don't know you're doing these things.
Fuck.
I'd step across and be like, "Hey, your friendly neighborhood bard here. I sort of accidentally assisted her. I didn't realize what was going on, so I apologize."
I'm also going to be like, I'm all down for murder, but I like I like people to remember their kills.
Oh, okay, all right. In that case, I assisted the murders, and I remember how I did that.
Oh.
Alright, she'll go a bit complacent for now, but it's like trying to piece things together. It's like, no.
I reckon we take her weapons off of her for now.
Don't you fucking take my weapons!
Yeah, we better take it. Look, I lean down to Phaedra and
I
go,
will bite
"Look,"
you.
I lean down to Phaedra. I'm like, "Look, Atticus is a good bloke. You just got to get to know him. Just play the part. You'll be a thock for a couple of days, and then we'll be on with it."
Well, until we can figure out what's going on with her, I think we keep her restrained.
Growl.
Growl.
Go to the sister and go, "Look, you're the smart one. What do you reckon?"
We'll also listen to whatever Calliope says.
We're all looking at
She's like, I don't.
Tomo's just shaking his head.
the party leader who also assisted in the
As
murders.
everyone turns to face Calliope, looking on expectantly for the words of wisdom and intelligence amongst
And I'm like, help
everyone
me.
else.
I do have a suggestion though, Calliope. Maybe next time she rages out, we just get some of that gilly weed out and see what happens then if she, hits it
Can
up with us.
Obviously, we know, like, I don't know. Ugh. Do we know the type of magic that she uses?
You have 100%
Like, I know.
recognized it as radiant celestial
As
magic.
radiant, yeah. Okay.
Definitely of celestial origin. Like 100%. You've seen it now enough.
I'm going
I don't know what you're
to.
talking about.
I'm going to just test something. In Celestial, I will ask her if she's okay.
I'm perfectly fine. And I'll just repeat it in Celestial as well.
I knew my sister was a witch. Speaking.
Okay.
I'm
But,
fine
yeah, you
considering
cast
what's
spells, yeah,
happening.
witch.
That like people that I thought were my friends are like trying to restrain me, and I don't know what the fuck has happened. And there's a freaking thing over there that's got a blast hole. It's like, what the fuck?
Is this in Celestial?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I am going to ask Atticus to step away with me for a second. I'll just be like, Atticus, come over here.
You ping it and I'll take my character there.
Yeah, just over here.
Fuck me, that's so far.
Just out of just trying to get out of earshot.
Yeah, I know, but like...
And
We know,
yeah,
we know
I'm
Atticus
just,
doesn't play FPS.
I'm just gonna say, like, well, that was Celestial I was just speaking to her in. Like, that is not a very common language.
And on top of everything else, the wings, the golden glowing eyes.
I get it. But I genuinely believe that she's not doing it. I get it. I know it is. I know.
So what's our solution then? Just let her roam free and murder people without her knowing?
Well, she is helpful. You saw how quickly she dispatched that pile of flesh. I just think we just keep an eye on her. Maybe even as part of we exclude her from the watchers at night so that we can watch her as well. I just think we need to get, we can't just treat her like an enemy straight away. She is one of the nicest in the group to me.
Okay. If she does it again, I'm incapacitating her.
Look, your call. I agree. I just...
We'll keep an eye on her.
And let me do some research on those things she just killed.
Yeah, we'll keep an eye on her then. But if she does anything like that again, like attack someone who's not even defending themselves, blatant murder, I will be making sure she's incapacitated and dealt with. Because that's just too much of a risk. If people find out we're rocking around with a fucking Celestial, that's a death sentence for all of us.
Understood. And then I'll walk back and I'll ask Vharik to let her go. And we'll explain. So who just dropped out?
Rust.
Okay.
I'll just wait.
You let him go.
And I will explain to the rest of the group that we will just keep an eye on her. I still trust you, Phaedra. Like, I'm talking about you in front of you.
Yes.
But unfortunately, I don't think you can be a part of the watches at night anymore. I mean, great for you, you get to sleep.
Not that it was being
But-
used anyway.
Some of the party doesn't trust you, and we've got to get to the bottom of what's happening to you. Yes.
Yeah, looking back at Phaedra and kind of like, all right. And cool question. I'm like, so when was the last time you woke up in a pool of murder and couldn't remember?
I don't know.
Remember when you did it?
Last time she went Super Saiyan and her hairline started receding. Was with the slides, I believe.
No, did you remember the slide attack?
Look, she got knocked out as soon as she went to do it, so we don't know. Could have been just brain trauma. I go up and consult Phaedra. I'm like, look, don't worry, I'm still on your side. You still got your friendly neighborhood bard on your team. Don't worry about it. We'll convince him you're a good guy and like pat you on the shoulder.
Oh, thanks. You want to smoke?
Having seen what the Celestials can do, I'm just going to be like okay with things, but like quietly like eyeing off Phaedra on the side.
Yeah, she's like.
I'm going to draw. So while that's all down, I'm going to let my guard down. I'm going to pull out my book, go towards the back, and draw this dead creature. How it is in front of me, but how it was while it was alive, also, and then maybe search through my little Wikipedia later.
Yep. Start making some sketching and notes and,
Yep.
and detailed information about what you've seen.
Yep.
Descriptions. About their fascination with their bag of bones that you've now recovered. All that good
Yeah,
stuff.
I definitely collect those bag of bones, by the way.
I was going to say, once that's all done, she's like, it's my axe as well. She's going to go down back here.
We got all 3 bag of bones here.
I hope so.
So yeah,
have a look
as you're
around
looking
where they
around,
were.
scanning the bodies, give me some investigation checks, Vutha. There you go. So looking around where they were standing, or one was sitting, one was squatting, you don't see anything really of note other than just some scuff marks and claw marks on the rocks where they were standing. It's just generally having a look around the place. You don't see much of anything really around here. But all 3 of these creatures are just completely naked. The only things they had was just that bag of gems and the bag of bones that you've pulled off of the crushed creature underneath the stone down here.
Boring.
If you open up and have a look in the bag, Zolmos, you can just see a series of all sorts of different bones and skulls and bits and pieces of knuckle bones. But you do notice as you look into this thick, heavy canvas bag, there's what looks like a small, maybe fox skull, or maybe small dog of some sort. As you pull it out and look at it, it's opalescent. These just like white flickers of color and crystalline. It looks like you've got to pull it out. It's heavier than a normal skull, and it's just pure opal.
Oh, okay.
And then as you pull it out, something else moves in there, and there's a slight shining light coming from deeper within.
I
Sorry, say again?
I investigate it.
So you reach in and shuffle around in the bag, and you pull out this tiny little pseudo dragon skull. And you can see looking through some of the eye slot, the eye holes in it. There's a rock of some sort in there that's flickering with different colors of light inside of this skull.
Okay. Am I doing this on my own? Just like sort of.
You tell me. I mean, everyone else is generally having a bit of a look around, so people probably haven't noticed you.
I'm definitely. I reckon I'm having a little gander through because I was curious as why they were so interested in it. So I feel like I'm by myself at the moment, sort of like being a bit sneaky about it and having a look at all these things.
As you're digging through as well, you can tell a lot of these bones you see have little carvings and writing carved into them.
I'm checking these right out. I'm looking right at these like, oh fuck yeah, look at this. This
Do they
is
look
fucking
humanoid?
pretty.
As you're investigating, you recognise fine jewellery and the finer things in life. So the small fox skull, you realise it's made entirely of opal. It seems to be fossilised with this opal. Probably worth about 150 gold pieces.
Damn.
Let me just check what languages you speak. The writing
Do
on
not speak many.
the writing on the various bones, you don't understand. You can't make it out.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't understand many languages, but I will remember to, whenever I get Calliope's attention, because I know she's a nerd, I'll get her to have a look over them with me in a later stage. But for now, I know we got something valuable.
And in regards to the pseudo dragon skull, this tiny little baby dragon skull, essentially, roll a d20 for me. Just straight D20.
Roger.
It's cursed. Fuck. He's rolling to see what curse it is. 14. Re-roll a character.
Zolmos is dead! Don't worry, Bryce's first person he ever killed was me.
That is
guess what?
true.
It's probably going to be me again. I'm such an idiot.
So as you pull out this skull and start, investigating it and holding on to it, you feel it start to pull towards your head. It's got this almost gravitational pull and it wants to move towards your head. Not aggressively, just a slow, gentle pull. Almost, you don't notice it almost at the beginning.
Gonna end up with a third eye.
Can I... You know what? I'm going to try and pull away, but how enticing is it? Is it like a nice... Is it nice, or is it definitely...
It's
of
just
a
a
bad
gentle...
origin?
It's just a gentle pull.
Oh, I'm
like,
a fucking idiot. Let's be
You
honest. Zolmos is an
move
idiot.
your hand away and it's fine. It's not like trying to rip itself. It's not getting into your brain. It's not enticing
Okay.
you. It's just almost a gravity trying to pull itself up towards your head. Not necessarily like a
okay.
mental thing.
So I pull it away and it doesn't do it, and then I do it again and it'll start doing it again?
Yeah, as it gets closer, it almost starts to, and then like get stronger as it gets closer to your head.
It's like
I'm
the
so
magnet
turning
pool.
I'm so turning into a fucking brain slug at this point. Yeah, look, Zolmos is a fucking idiot. He's like, oh, that doesn't seem too bad, and then he goes along with it for the second run.
As you get closer and closer, it slips out of your fingers and it starts slowly orbiting around your head. Just drifting slowly and twisting with this small glowing dragon skull with these just like hints of blue coming out of its eyes. And you feel your
from the team.
You feel your mind clarify.
Oh.
And suddenly you're thinking a little bit straighter than you ever have before. You're somehow like, just everything is just clicking into place a little bit better. You look around, you're noticing things a bit more clearly. You like zooming in, you're looking at the dead creature on the ground, and looking at it, you can see just a bit more detail about some of the different axe wounds. They must come in at this specific angle.
I've become a Sherlock, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Is that it? Nothing bad happened?
Nothing bad.
Wow.
Yeah.
I acknowledge its power, quotation marks, and but because it's so fucking abrupt and going around my head, I'm like trying to hide it from the team. Like trying to be like, yeah, I'm fine, I'm cool, nothing happened over here.
As you say that, everyone looks up and you can just see this tiny little dragon skull with these glowing blue eyes just slowly orbiting around his head. In terms of mechanics, you have a +1 bonus to any intelligence checks while this is orbiting around your head.
Doesn't need it.
So any investigation, arcana, what else relies on intelligence? Nature checks, religion checks,
I'm an
history.
idiot. Oh, that's why the guys felt they were smarter than us. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. Yeah. I start talking a bit like the way the Berbalang was speaking.
Phaedra's head just turns.
You peasants don't understand my intellect.
Phaedra will turn to
and I'm
you
like, whoa,
and
whoa,
like...
that's not me.
But yeah, what would you all like to do other than that? Someone's added in the stones into your the gemstones into your collection.
Yeah, I've done that.
Are we still making our way with the remnants, or we're...
Yeah, so the remnants, you left the remnants, the Exodus guys, back on the road.
Yeah. Are we making our way with them to Michael?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you guys are done here, you move back to the road.
Phaedra's just gonna investigate these bodies and see what happened.
Give me an investigation check.
See how much damage she's not done.
Mostly you can see on this Burbalang, his whole body is just cracked and split, like horrific amounts of sunburn. You see his blood is just erupted out of all these gaps. It looks like most of the damage came from, I can't remember what hit it. But yeah, it's hard to tell with this one as it's crushed to the ground as well, with his skin just blistering off. You can see there's another Burbalang
But it's
body
had
on the ground.
radiant to it.
Yeah, still more radiant damage.
It got Dawn hammered to death.
It got Dawn hammered to death. But there's another one essentially underneath the wreckage on the ground. And it looks like it was just crushed to death by this large boulder that's squished down on top of it.
Okay.
But you can see his body is curled up. It looks like it was trying to protect something that was underneath its body has now been removed.
Yeah. Okay.
Happy with that?
Yep. All good.
So you move back the few hundred meters back over to the road and meet up with the remains again.
Oh, what? There's another one. There's an Eye of Sauron now. What are you doing, Troy?
God. Oh no, what is going on?
That was not
here?
me.
That wasn't you?
There's not an Eye of Sauron up there, thank you very much.
It looks like there is.
There isn't.
Damn it, I didn't even get to name it. It's called the Eye of Lucas.
Westy. But as you meet back up, the Dragonborn comes up to you, Phaedra. Are you okay? You look a wee bit wounded. What did you see over there that could almost best you by the look of it?
Funky, tentacle, mouth-bitey creatures that tried to eat us. Dispatched them, though.
Interesting. Just gives you a slight nod and then moves back away again.
Calliope might just push past and be like, do you know anything about these? And then show the picture.
He looks at it, and they all gather around to look at your drawing. They have a glance and step aside and like, no, nothing like that. I'm sorry to say. And Mara steps forward and looks. No, I'm afraid I don't recognise it. Is that what the creatures were over there that seem to have attacked you?
Calliope basically loses interest straight away, closes the book, like slowly turns her back and walks off.
Yeah, I did play her right last week. Yeah.
Yeah. But with that, as you set back off, continuing north, I think we shall call that there for an evening.
Sorry, guys.
Excellent game. That was fantastic.
We had to acknowledge the elephant in the room at some stage, didn't we?
Damn straight. No, that was awesome.
Elephant?
She's an elephant. That's the secret all along.
Oh, Westy, when you get to level 18 and you can turn into an elephant, have fun.
So you're going to turn into Phaedra?
Well, that
no, that was a good game, peeps.
turned out a lot more interesting than what I was planning.
Or was it?
Murky's character just fucking despises you now.
I love it.
Oh, no, it's a safety thing. I 100% agree. 100%. But I think, yeah, I was playing it as if, like, Calliope was like, but that's my friend.
Yeah.
Your friend's a murderer.
Yeah.
But still friend.
We helped her murder.
Yeah. So, yeah, some of you guys helped murder them. Horrific.
Also, I don't think
Neighbours.
Calliope did not like those things, so fuck them. I mean,
they were bastards.
Yeah.
They were arrogant bastards.
Which is
Just a
why...
random question. With a fucking glowing orb around my head, are people going to be suspicious of me?
We'll soon find out.
Okay, thank you. Great. Yep.
Are
Who's
you
going to
able
put a cloak for me?
take it off and like put it in your pocket or something?
But
as a note?
potentially, we'll find out. Hopefully, we can give it to someone more useful than the bard.
Calliope can have a tiara.
Plus one on intelligence. Great for the bard.
just
Not-
keep it. Yeah, exactly. Just keep it. Every time you go to do a check like that, you're like, well, I pull out my crystal.
Yeah. Fair enough.
It might actually be useful.
Burn.
Hey, he's got that Viagra.
Yeah, I got that bard Viagra. You watch out. I
What
can
you
also
really-
do the
really
other
is what
way
that
too.
is- You have to watch out in case Vharik gets addicted to that, and then he's not gonna let you go.
Oh.
He's gonna become real insistent.
I can shrink him too, so I can make him pissed off with me too.
You shrink all of him or just part?
Westy, when can you learn how to fly?
Soon.
Soon. Okay.
Mm.
Good game though, guys. I really
Good
enjoyed
game.
it.
That was fun. I like
That was good.
My poor little Burbalangs. You murdered them.
Oh, I gotta say though, from the last campaign, it worked out a little bit more smoother than that.
Oh, really? What was in the last one?
It was
You'll
the
never
same
know.
encounter.
But they didn't die.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
They were still brats, but we managed to talk them
They're
out.
still bastards, but they've got some information.
Oh.
We just fucking straight up
Oh,
murdered them.
But they also had that stone that you wouldn't have necessarily gotten.
Yeah, true. No, I definitely wanted the money.
But you do have their bag of bones. So write down Burbalang bag of bones
Oh, okay, sure. I will add
in
all of that.
whoever's inventory.
What's the stone called as well?
It is an ion stone of supreme intellect.
Also, where the fuck did that come from?
Oh, I added it on because I can bless, so
Oh,
you can
okay.
tick it
right.
whenever it gets
Supreme
blessed.
intellect, then what was it? +1.
Yep.
Yeah, it doesn't sound very
sorry, what
supreme
was?
to me.
What?
Just saying.
Hey, pick on my character.
There you go.
Although
Ion
it
stone
probably
of supreme
doubles the
intellect.
bard's intelligence.
Do I have it on here? Might
Shit.
just need to manually add it.
Yeah, I accidentally added 2 blank fucking things here.
Yeah, so you can just drag on the ion stone, and then scroll down to see supreme intellect, which I don't have on here because it's from a different book.
I'll
But
just
by the
write it
way-
in manually.
Yeah, it just gives you +1 on any intelligence checks.
Cool, thank you very much.
Is it attunement, or is it just a?
It is, yeah, it's an attunement.
It's a tuning right now, can't you tell?
It's in there just circling around his head. Wow, 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 wow. I know. That was
So it
fun.
doesn't
I
give
mean,
you.
it's
So only
it's not-
checks. It doesn't give you.
Yeah,
plus
only
one.
checks. Yeah,
Right.
exactly. So yeah, it doesn't actually give you a +1. Some of those other ion stones do give you like +1 stats or +2 to stats, but that one is just for checks.
Oh, that's fair.
Nice.
Oh,
Yeah, I had
blessed.
a table to roll on to see what would happen, minus the legendary ones, because there's some legendary iron stones. I wasn't going to give you a legendary
wow.
item this early. But that being said,
although.
although, like there's some really really cool ones, and there's some lesser cool ones.
Yeah,
But there's
nice.
more stones out there if you find them.
I'll take. Yeah, nice. Maybe we can gather all of them and become the fucking the Infinity Gauntlet.
Oh
Yeah.
no! Don't give it to Phaedra.
And then we
Oh
can
god, don't give Phaedra the Infinity Gauntlet.
Yeah, no, that's how we're going to take on the gods. We need a celestial to fight the celestial. We're going by Guardian of the Galaxy, right?
Oh yeah.
Makes sense
Right?
to me.
Yep.
Anyway, peeps, I'm going to bounce off. I got
Yeah,
some
done.
more work to do and some food,
Good-
but very good game. Thank you very
good
much,
game.
peeps.
Good night, guys.
I'm away next weekend. I'm down South Australia. And then
Ah,
the weekend
good.
after that, I'm overseas.
You're
The
gone
weekend
for
after
3
that, I'm
weeks, aren't
overseas.
you?
And then I'm back.
Okay, great. And then the weekend you're back, I'm down in fucking Melbourne. So I might have to take my PC with me.
We'll
Well,
figure it out.
Melbourne, you say, Brooker?
yeah, I'm down there for the CSGO tournament if you want to come watch.
Oh, God.
Come with
Okay,
me.
now lost interest.
Nerds.
What? Why wouldn't you want to go see that?
I'd go watch it.
I would
It's-
too.
It's a 3-day event, and I just went, fuck it. My mate's been asking me to go since the last one, which happened before COVID.
Just
So-
go, Westy, you big fat nerd.
I was like,
Alright.
yeah, fuck it.
Embrace your nerdness, Westy. You know
Is
you
it
want
on-
to.
Is it on the
See you,
weekend,
team.
Brooker?
Good night.
Don't pretend that you've got other things on. No one likes you. You don't have friends.
Yeah,
we are
it's-
your only friends.
Definitely has friends. I've seen all the messages people send me. Yeah.
Anyway, peeps, I'm going to have food. Pleasure. Good gaming.
Yeah.
I'm gone.
Certicido.
Hey, what?
Catch
At least
up.
3 people in this chat understand that. See you guys.